Vigilante. Resist the system, you know what I'm saying? Feel good right now. Let's get it.
Keep it 100. Hey, minor is the one you want talking to your sons. I can talk about God, I can tell them about drugs. I can show them how to move when they see you in the mud. Get to work and make a brick. It was me and Doc putting everything on the house, investing everything in music, then explain it to the spouse. Came a long way from sleeping on my brother's couch. Realest you done met, call her op, he a vouch. Yeah, I own a few mistakes.
I done woke up, slept on me, trying to eat with vultures. Y'all look frail, let me feed the culture. Can't get full of the lead and coke, huh? Still sober? Y'all OD, follow me. Where the rain follow me, king. Yeah, I know the king, Martin Luther King. You ain't really on the throne, boy, you in a dream. Wake up, y'all don't want it. Down to the white, I better put Marlo on it. And let's soon Chico Milo, homie. And if I'm scared, I guess I don't know it. Cause I'm still going still right where the heat at. And where I ain't supposed to be, that's where I be at. And I spit that, sit back, listen to the truth for the sky crack. And the Lord get back. Or somebody wants to get back. And they click clack, leave you bent back, looking at this intact. Never left, but I've been back. Cross on my big neck, and I don't rap gospel, I live that. But I'm nothing but a gimmick. You see me in the club, funny, you was in it. Skip a cosign, shout out to the homie Kendrick. And all I hear is crickets when I run into the critics. Oh well, show tells me a lot when they tell me to rock. Keep my eyebrows raised, smell what I'm cooking. And the sales may drop, yeah, the mail may stop, but they ask for the truth, yeah, I'm a dork. They like, how you do that now? Sound kinda nice, boy, who that down? Is everything real good, true and fair? But you probably wouldn't listen if you knew that down. If you knew that down.
At this level is intelligence and IQ. And we're not gonna end up like that fuck nigga over there. I got knocked out. Caleb.
The heart beats just a little faster right now, doesn't it? As they stand alone right now. No cornermen. They're just ready to make the ring walk for the biggest fight that boxing can.
Keep your hands and keep your chin tucked. It's the one and only Ghost with the shadow in the front. Hope y'all having a blessed day, man. Listen, I'm going to get straight into it. This live ain't going to be that long, but I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's good. Let me make sure the audio's good. Listen, is the levels is good? I was just listening to Big Pun earlier too. Is the levels good? Is the levels is good? The levels is good. Look, man, I'm gonna just get straight into it. Oh shit, hold on. Why do I always do that, bro? Why do I always do that? Give me a second. I always like one of these days, bro. You think I would know by now, you know? You think I would know. Hold on. Go over here. Back up, background thumbnails. Go over here. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me just add this real quick. It'll only be a second. Got it. Okay. This dude done missed weight by 6 pounds, Lemos, bro. And you know what's so crazy about it is this, bro. Y'all that know me know that I don't make too many edited videos. I'm gonna start doing that more often, you know, because I used to do a whole bunch of edited videos and go live less. Now I go live more, but no edited videos. When in reality, I should just be doing both. But I'm not most people, and I got a life outside of boxing. But I love boxing, and I don't get paid for this shit. But anyway, I made a video in regards to Keyshawn, right? Because I like Keyshawn. I do. I think Keyshawn is a good fighter. At the end of the day, I think Keyshawn is a good fighter. I see things in him that I don't see in Shakur, just to be quite honest with you. I'm just going to keep it a buck. A couple months ago, before Shakur had those performances, I used to be real big on Shakur. I really was. So Keyshawn, though, on the other hand, as you know, I was getting on him earlier this week because, you know, once again, he went live and I don't know. No, he wasn't live. He was on an interview and he said something again like, I'll fight anybody but Shakur. I don't like hearing that shit, bro. I don't like hearing that. You know, I don't like the whole friendship shit. Like, I feel like even if you're friends, you can still fight, bro. It's just a fight. You're in the same, you guys do the same thing for your career, right? You guys, like, I don't understand that. I really don't. It's one of the things I like about Tio, by the way. Tio was friends with Rolly. He had no problem saying, fuck you, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Like, there is no friends in this shit, bro. You could say there's friends, but when these dudes start doing all these alliances and allegiance and shit like that, I'm cool, but I'll fight him, but I'll never fight him. That's my guy. You know, we grew up together. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You all fight or it is what it is. But anyway, earlier this week, he said, I'll fight anybody but Shakur. So then he starts running his mouth and talking about and I think he's Sean too, by the way. He just went live. I'm gonna show it to you. I think he was responding to a lot of us, okay? And we talk about this all the time. Like, these fighters watch us, bro. Like, not me. I'm small as hell. But they watch these bigger channels. They watch what these guys say. Keyshawn was just live about a couple minutes ago, and he was pretty mad. He was like, he said that he felt like a lot of us are misjudging him, right? Because he's going around, and I literally just made a video on this earlier, right? So the one thing I don't like personally as a fan, I mean, if you do it, you do it. It's up to you. You the one getting in the ring, not me. I don't like it when a person, when a fighter is like, hey, look, when like I haven't even fought the dude yet. And I'm already saying shit like, oh, well, I'm next. I'm going to call this guy out. And next, I'm going to move up and grab a belt here. I don't like it when fighters do that. It doesn't seem right to me. It just seems like you're really overlooking your opponent, right? Now, I don't think Keyshawn is overlooking this guy. But once again, leading up to this week, he's firing shots at everybody, bro. Firing shots at everybody. All right? Once again, he brings up he wants to fight Tio. He brought up Raymond Mutasaya. What's his name? Yeah, he brought him up. Then he went back and forth with Tank. Then, of course, he was going back and forth with what's his name? The Fernando Vargas, all the brothers. So he's going at all these dudes, right? Then, of course, he calls out. Let me get it real quick. I should have these pictures. I like, this is the thing I forget sometimes. I should have these pictures ready. Wait, I think I have this already, but just to make sure. Yeah, let me just get it real quick. Then, of course, after he names all those people, he names Andy Cruz. And I'm like, nah, this is cap, bro. Nah, this is all for show. I don't believe you. You know what I mean? Because, like, it doesn't even make any sense, bro. You can only fight one guy at a time. So, like, I just think he's trying to hype up the fight, right? He calls himself the businessman. Earlier this week, he bumped into Lemos, right? His opponent. He bumped into him. I don't know if they were at the sauna. And let me see if I can pull it up. Well, yeah, no. Well, yo, the thing is, check this out. The thing is, did you see what he said when they asked him? Did you see what he said? Because as soon as he missed weight, by the way, right? Of course, we're going to see it. We're going to look at it in a second. When he missed weight, he did not miss weight by like a little bit, right? He damn near missed weight by a whole fucking division plus a pound. Right? Keyshawn weighed in at 134 point something. This motherfucker weighed in at 141.4. Right? 141.4. Keyshawn weighs in at 134 point something. You got to keep in mind, of course, we boxing fans, we know. You got to keep in mind rehydration. You gotta add all right. This dude is already a pressure fighter. He's already a come forward fighter. This isn't like a Devin. I hate to say it. This isn't like a Devin Haney coming in, because like Devin would blow up, right? So look, one of the problems we used to have with Devin, right, is he would gain 20, 25 pounds. I don't know what the hell he's on. He's in snack. We don't know, right? But he would gain all that weight. But Devin is a slick, sort of a slick, I'm gonna outpoint you, right? Devin ain't trying to knock you out. Even when Devin hurts you, he ain't. I mean, let me rephrase that. Even when Devin stuns you, or when he dropped Regis, right? He wasn't even aggressive. It's almost like he was I'm not gonna say scared. He was timid. He was timid to be aggressive because I guess he figured Prograis could catch him in exchanges, right? This guy is he's already a come forward Maidana type of, I'm a walk right through you type of fighter. You keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind, I feel like a lot of people are underrating this motherfucker because they look at him, they don't know him, they feel like they don't know him. He lost to Hitchens, but when I watched that fight, I don't think he lost. So you know how people can make an argument and go, hey, Devin still got a loss, even though it says 0, right? I mean, some people are ignorant like that. Like, I know people who say to me, I don't care what Teal's record says. To me, he's really got 3 losses. And I'm like, nah, bro, he's got 1. I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? So this guy's got 1 loss, but it's a controversial loss. It's not a loss where he got knocked out. It's not a loss where he got dominated. It's not a loss where he quit. It's nothing like that. It's a loss where a lot of people believe he won. You see what I'm saying? So that's number 1. Number 2, 6 pounds. That's a lot. When they asked him, it's kind of funny because the lady that was there, I don't know her name, but her face right away, she was like, it was like right away, she was like, she just made let me see if I can pull it up. The lady made a face as soon as she heard his weight, and right away, the very first question she asked him, she didn't even ask. The very first thing she says is, "Yo, did you do this on purpose, bro? Did you do this on purpose? To have a physical advantage, right?" Then they get the interpreter, and they ask him, "Did you do this on purpose?" Now you would think, right? Remember when Ryan came in overweight? Remember what Ryan said? Ryan at least was like, I tried making weight. I tried. In fact, part of a big reason why I feel like Ryan got Austrian in the system is because he was trying to lose that weight, but that's here nor there. But at least Ryan was like, I tried, and you got other people that was in his camp also like saying, and of course it's in his camp, but you had other people saying Ryan did try to lose the weight, right? So Ryan's at least telling you, I tried. This motherfucker didn't even, when they asked him, did you do this on purpose? He says, look, man, the fight's going to move forward, and just walked right the fuck off. Now, Keyshawn is like, oh, I'm getting more money, right? This and that. And Keyshawn's handling it. Listen, Keyshawn took a stab at Devin Haney. Let me show it to you. Soon as Keyshawn gets to the backstage, he goes live. And I'm gonna show it to you right now. He starts throwing subliminal shots. I kind of like Keyshawn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Keyshawn. He talks his shit. He let Lemos come in overweight, right? He said, let's move the fight forward. He goes back. He turns on his live. The first thing he does is he goes at all the content creators. you know, people, you know, I did say it, and plenty of other people did too. Like, yo, focus on your fight, focus on your opponent, bro. Like, stop saying you're gonna fight this guy, fight this guy, fight this guy. You know, stop saying you're gonna do all this other shit because it looks like clout chasing, bro. Right? So a lot of content creators came out and said this shit, right? I wasn't the only one. And besides, I'm a small ass channel. I don't even know he probably doesn't even know I exist. But the very first thing he does is go live. It goes at the content creators. Keyshawn Davis says, hey, y'all talking shit. Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know me. All right. I call myself the businessman for a reason. Everything I do is strategy, right? And nobody sells like me. He starts talking about sales. Nobody sells like me. Name a fighter that has just as many fights as me and sells more than me. Then he says, y'all think I'm clout chasing, but I'm dead ass. I'll fight all these guys, right? Then he takes a shot at Devin Haney. He says something about getting sued. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Shout out to Fight Hype, because I believe it was on Fight Hype. If I'm not mistaken, it was Fight Hype. Hold on, let me pull it up. But this dude did not even attempt to say, oh, I lost this weight, bro. He didn't even attempt to say, like, yeah. So he's basically telling you, bro, like, yeah, I'm willing to pay extra money, bro. I'm coming in overweight, and I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm not even going to hide it, yo. Here goes Keyshawn. Keyshawn, as soon as he goes backstage, he starts going off, bro. He starts going off, right? He's going at content creators. He takes shots at Devin Haney. He takes shots at everybody, bro. I do like Keyshawn, bro. I mean, I think he talks way too much shit. But then again, so is Tio, right? So here we go. Shout out to Fight Hype.
Hey, matter of fact, oh shit. Matter of fact, look, y'all tell me something, right? Y'all gotta tell me something, right? I'm so lit up right now because this is all facts, right? And I'm not trying to be, as y'all would say, cocky. Like the social media hate confidence. But I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just speaking facts. Hey. Name me a fighter at 11-0 selling like the businessman in the history of boxing. Show me one. Put it down right here. It's 600 people watching right now. So some of y'all do y'all research. Show me somebody that's selling like the businessman. No cap. Show me.
He does. He does. I'm gonna tell you. Who said that? Who said Keyshawn is being himself? Yeah, this is himself though. I was just about to say that. The one thing I'll say about him, whether you think he's a goofy or not, he doesn't look like he changes his personality. He looks like the fucking. I will say that, bro. He's always like this, bro. He's always talking like this. He's always going at people. He's always talking shit. So therefore, this is him. He's not putting on no persona, in my opinion. In my opinion. Because I can't find an interview where this motherfucker ain't talking shit, bro. All right? I can't. You go look in the archives. You gotta dig deep, bro, to find a fucking interview where this motherfucker ain't talking shit. So he's being authentic, all right? He's being authentic.
Show me proof, evidence. Show me something. Who's selling like the businessman right now in today's age, dude, or just ever did? Let me see. Let me read the comics. Yeah, on your schedule. At 11, y'all commented light skin. But he was doing that at 11. No, we talk about 11-0. We're not talking about like me before they even became a world champion outside of Ryan Garcia. Who is selling like me?
So he keeps talking shit like that, okay? Then later on in the live, right? I'm not going to play the whole thing because I got to show other things that I don't want the live. And I got other things to show. And this live isn't going to be that long. But later on in the live, you go look at it, right? He takes stabs at Devin Haney. He says something like, people in the comments start putting like, yo, you better, like your opponent came in 6 pounds. Like people are saying shit like, yo, you better pay, like, you know, like stay focused. And he said something like, well, at least I ain't going to sue. He's like, I'll tell you, I know one thing I'm not going to do. I ain't going to sue the motherfucker. So he takes a shot. He said, I ain't gonna sue him. So he's taking shots at Devin, right? He took shots at T.O. He took shots at Tank. It seemed like everybody takes shots at Tank, bro. At this point, bro, I don't know, man. Tank's a different story, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I like Tank, but he's a different story, bro. It's almost like everybody's saying something to him now. Like, bro, come on. Let me see real quick. He said, ain't nobody give a fuck about this dude running his mouth like he Canelo, but he's promoting himself though. He's promoting himself, Tycho, you know, and yeah, Dad, thank you, brother. Yeah, thank you. This is my point here. This is my point. Ryan was only 3-4 pounds overweight. How many pounds did Ryan come over? Maybe 3. Was it 3 or 4? Because remember, Ryan had to pay some ridiculous ass amount for each pound he came over, bro. For each pound. And I remember that shit came out to like, we were talking about it. And we were like, bro, he got money to burn. That shit ain't nothing to him. But you could take all of us in the chat and add on 30 people, and we probably won't make that shit for, you know, years. It was like I forgot how much it was. It was hundreds of thousands, I think it was. But then you got to take away tax or whatever. It doesn't matter. The fact of the matter is, I think it was 3-4 pounds at the most. This dude comes in 6 pounds overweight. 6 pounds. So damn near another division higher plus a pound. Came in at 141 point something. Keyshawn comes in at 134 point something. So this is what he says when he comes, and then he doesn't even. What struck me so odd is the first thing I'm thinking in my head is, okay. The first thing I'm thinking is, okay, when they come to him with that microphone, the smart thing to say is, I tried to lose the weight. You know, say something like, I went in the sauna, I was jogging, I've been cutting, you know, just say whatever. He don't do that. He don't do that. He just says, the fight will continue, and turns his back and walks off. Like, motherfucker, I did it on purpose, and what? And I found that very interesting, bro. I found that. Matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like that I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't care where you're from, what you look like, whatever. I don't like those tactics. I don't like that. If you're contracted to come in at a weight, bro, you come in at that weight, bro. Purposely missing weight, and then like not even saying like, oh, I tried to make it, like trying to basically almost spit in the face of the fucking way, and like, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna do what I want. I don't like that. I don't like that, and I think it's dangerous for boxing. That's just me. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna agree because what, he from Argentina, or I don't give a fuck where he from. If you are supposed to come in at below 135, motherfucker, you come in at below 135. You don't come in at 6 pounds overweight and then just act like ain't nothing happen and be like, yeah, you know, and turn your back like, yeah, this is part of the strategy. I don't like that because I feel like it's dangerous. And not only that, but it also takes away from, if he was to win, it already takes away this already taints the fight. If you understand what I'm saying. Do you understand? No matter the outcome, this already tainted the fight. If Keyshawn loses, they're going to say, look, he came in 6 pounds overweight. If Keyshawn has a bad performance, they're going to say, look, he came in 6 pounds overweight. This is already added on excuses for this fight already. It's also made it very interesting. It's also made this fight more interesting because for those that thought that Keyshawn was going to blow this motherfucker out the water, now he's coming in a whole, 6 pounds is a lot. Devin Haney was complaining about 3 pounds with Ryan. Like, he really felt like those 3 pounds did something, bro. This is like, this is damn near 6.5 pounds, bro. All right. This isn't even like before rehydration. And let's not forget, this dude is a pressure fighter. He comes forward. He's not like a Devin Haney. He's not trying to outpoint you. He's trying to come forward and throw barrages of punches like Maidana. So to me, he came in purposely heavy on purpose. Let me see. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let's go to it real quick. Okay. Let's start from right here. Let's start from right here. Here we go. You can see, like, he's got no shame in his game either. Like, you know, when some people miss weight, they look embarrassed. Like, this motherfucker, I don't know. Let me take a look at it again.
135 pounds. Please welcome from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Gustavo El Electrico Lemos, and his opponent from right here in Norfolk, Virginia, the businessman Keyshawn Davis. First on the scale, Gustavo El Electrico Lemos.
141.4.
141.4.
Look at the dude in the back. Look at the dude in the back with the dude, the bald-headed dude with the glasses. Look at this again. Look at him. He's like, oh my God. Look at his face before they even announce it. Check out the white dude. You see him? This shit's hilarious, bro.
141.4.
141.4. 141.4 for Gustavo El Electrico Lemos, and his opponent from Norfolk, Virginia.
Okay. Reset the signal here. All right, you're all set. What? 134.2.
134.2. 134.2 for the businessman, Keyshawn Davis. Joined by 10 rounds.
Go Mustang. Just like that, Key. Just like that, you're fine. Key, don't touch. Don't touch. What time is
6 pounds.
Christina Poncher standing by with Gustavo Lemos. Christina.
Gustavo, over the weight limit by 6 pounds. What happened?
Tuvimos inconveniente en el entrenamiento. Sí, tuvimos inconveniente en el entrenamiento y bueno, vamos a tratar de darlo ahora ante la pelea. Okay.
Guys, we got a microphone here for Bernardo Osuna off stage here.
Let's run that back. 6 pounds over the weight limit. What happened?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Por qué te pasaste 6 libras sobre el límite?
Sí, confiado en una balanza que trajimos. Confiado.
He's like, I just got overconfident and didn't make the weight.
I am getting word that the fight will continue. Was coming in a little bit heavy part of the strategy at all to beat
La pelea va a continuar, se va a dar la pelea. Fue parte de la estrategia.
Nosotros venimos a pelear y bueno, vamos a tratar que se dé.
Look, I come to fight and we're going to have to continue.
Okay, guess he's done. Come on over, Keyshawn. All right, so your opponent weighs in 6 pounds over the weight limit. Your thoughts on that when you heard that number?
Oh, I was happy. I know I'm getting paid more money, so the show must go on.
So
the show top.
So to be honest with you, hold on one second. To be honest with you, hold on, man. Where's that? Fuck it. To be honest with you, Keyshawn don't even look bothered by the shit. I like Keyshawn. You know what I mean? I don't think he's a bad fighter. I don't know y'all opinions on this shit, but I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I don't like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like it when fighters do that. I don't like it. It should be. I feel like, you know, I feel like people keep forgetting that people can die, bro. And I don't mean to be that severe, but people die in this sport, bro. I mean, it's literally you're punching someone, you know what I mean? Your brain is hitting your skull, bro, and 6 pounds is a lot. I mean, people were making a big deal over Ryan with 3. Then again, Ryan's got like the fastest left hook in fucking history. I mean, I don't know nobody who throws a left hook faster than him. So you add on 3 pounds, that's a lot. This guy just comes straight forward like a Maidana, but it doesn't matter what your style is. It doesn't matter what your style is. You was contracted to come in at 135 or below 135, bro. What the fuck are you doing coming in at 141 point something? He's not even at 140. He's not even at 140. He's over 140, bro. Like, this shit is crazy to me, bro. Y'all may not think it's crazy to me. It's crazy. It's like he don't give a fuck. How much was his? Yeah, but how much was his contracted weight? His last fight he fought against Richardson Hitchens, right? Right? So with Richardson Hitchens, it's different. You want to know why? Because Richardson Hitchens is always bitching and complaining about the fucking 10-pound rehydration limit, right? He's always bitching and complaining about that. Motherfucker, then get the fuck out the IBF then. How you gonna fight in the IBF and cry every fight? You know they got a 10-pound limit, bro. You don't like it, get the fuck out. Go to WBC, go to somewhere. I don't know. I don't know the rules for each sanctioning body, but I do know the IBF does that. So stop crying. Anyway, this motherfucker made no attempt. 6 pounds is a lot. And he's a pressure fighter. He's a pressure fighter. I just think that's kind of dangerous. And Keyshawn, I think Keyshawn's gonna fuck this guy up, bro. Even with that, I think he's gonna fuck him up. I think Keyshawn's got a lot to prove. He's got a lot to prove. You know, we were talking about this in one live. I do believe fighters like Tio. This is dead ass, and you may agree with me or you may not agree with me. I believe fighters like Tio, fighters like Keyshawn, not Shakur, fighters like Keyshawn, fighters like Tio. Let me see some other fighters. Maybe Ryan. Some of these guys, I truly believe, because as you see, as the fight gets closer, they start getting, it seems like they get more psychotic, right? They start saying outlandish shit as the fight. Tio starts acting really weird. Tio, my guy. If you think Tio weird, wait till fight week. Ask that motherfucker a question on fight week. He's out there, right? And I don't know if it's because they're cutting weight. That could be part of it. I don't know. But I think they purposely talk all this shit to put their back to the wall. Does that make sense? I mean, it's almost like I don't talk all this shit. I got it, bro. I'm going to die in there. You're going to have to kill me. I talked all this shit because if I don't back it up, see, it's different with Shakur. Shakur talked all that shit and Shakur had no problem saying, fuck it. I ain't going to risk my, and he turned around and said, fuck the fans. Yeah, he said, fuck us. After he puts on a performance where people are sleeping, literally sleeping in the fucking thing. And he don't care. But I think people like Keyshawn, people like Tio, maybe you could put Ryan in there. I think they talk all this shit to put their back to the wall so they have to perform. Like Keyshawn talked a lot of shit so far, bro. Like probably more than usual. Because in his last fight, he was going at Tio, right? He was going at Tio and he went at Tank. He was going at Tio and he went at Tank in his last fight. I was double checking this shit yesterday. This camp, he going at Tio. He going at Tank. He go in at Raymond Murataya. He went in on all the Fernando Vargas brothers, bro. How many of them is there? Fucking 8 of them? I don't know. 4, 5, 6, 7. The whole family. The whole Vargas family, right? He's just going at everybody, right? And then this happens. He don't seem fazed by it. And mind you, Devin Haney, when they asked Devin Haney recently on the Andre Ward podcast, do you remember what Devin said? When he said, if you could go back in time, knowing what you know now, when Ryan stepped on that scale and came in overweight, would you still have taken the money and went forward with the fight, or would you have canceled the fight? Without hesitation, Devin says, canceled the fight. No shit. No shit. Keyshawn, it ain't even a question. You got to give it to him, bro, because Keyshawn could have simply just said, fuck no. He could have said that, bro, because this ain't even 3 pounds. This is a whole damn day. It's 6 pounds, bro. It's a lot in boxing, man. I mean, there's divisions for a reason, bro. Come on, you guys ain't stupid, man. You guys been watching boxing long enough to know that even when you're cutting weight, right, those last 2 pounds, right, they could like really, like the last 2 pounds, even in UFC, they drain you, bro. They drain you. And then you got 24 hours to kind of like replenish yourself. And sometimes you're drained so much from that weight cut. You go into fight night. Yeah, you gained weight overnight. Yeah, you drank a lot of liquid and stuff, but you still don't feel like 100% because you had a bad weight cut. So when you have one fighter who makes weight properly and the other fighter who comfortably listen, at least Ryan tried to make weight. Let's give Ryan that. Ryan did try. And matter of fact, it is still under my opinion that the reason why Ryan popped dirty is not because he was taking enhancements for his speed or his strength or whatever. He took that shit because he thought that it would help him lose that weight. It doesn't matter. It wasn't legal. All right. Well, he didn't report. He didn't. I don't know what would have happened if he would have reported it, because he didn't even get suspended for that. He got suspended for not letting them know his supplements that he was taking. You got to let them know, I'm on this, I'm on this, I'm on this. So they could kind of like look at it, maybe check it, maybe test it to make sure it's not tainted, something's in it, right? He didn't let them know. So that's why Ryan got suspended, if you really want to look at the reason. So when people go, oh, he got suspended for steroids. No, he didn't, bro. And it's not a steroid, it's a PED. And he didn't even get suspended for a PED. He got suspended for not notifying them of the shit he was taking. But anyway, when you have one fighter that makes weight clearly, bro, and you have another fighter who not only fucking doesn't even make weight, he comfortably just like comes in at whatever the fuck he wants to come in, because that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Somebody just said his last fight he came in at what? He came in at what, his last fight? Hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, Devon. Don't start this shit, bro. All right. Why are Mexicans such cheaters? Come on, bro. Do you see me? Like, I'm getting on him, bro. You don't got to do that. I'm already getting on him. You know how I am. I'm fair over here. You don't got to do that shit, though. You're antagonizing now, because now you know the Mexicans are going to come at you. And I don't know why people do this shit. Why are you throwing all people in with him? Ryan and him did it. He's not even Mexican. He's from Argentina, bro. What are you going to say? Latinos are cheaters? That's a broad statement. And no offense, Devon, but I could get a list of some brothers that tested dirty. Some of them are amongst the greats, my guy. Yeah. names that people revere got popped, bro. So don't. That's a nasty hole you want to go down. You know what I mean? Pause. That sounded weird. Well, you know what I mean. Okay. So his last fight. Let's check it out real quick. Let's check it out. Hold on. Let's check out his last fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how you guys feel about this, bro. I don't like it, bro. I don't care where you're from, whatever. I just think it's dangerous. I think not only is it dangerous, but you know what? I'm one of those people who I don't know the word. But it's like I'm one of those people like in sports or whatever. I don't know the word, okay? But whenever I played sports, whenever I did anything that was competitive, I went out of my way to make sure that before we start, we good. Ain't nobody cheating. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? It's fair. I don't want to hear no excuses after I beat your ass or whatever. You know what I mean? So I don't like that. And it's even worse in boxing because you could kill somebody, bro. Yeah, I know. I said that's a nasty hole you want. Yeah, I know. I should have worded it better, bro. So his last fight, he came in. He weighed in at his last fight. Hold on. Where is his? Hold on a second. So Gustavo came in at 141.1. Keyshawn, why is my computer freezing, bro? Keyshawn comes in at 134 and a quarter. And in Lemos' last fight, I'm going to show you right now his last fight. Let's go to Richardson Hitchens. He came in at one. Yeah, somebody said it. You're correct. So his last fight, he came in at 138 and a half. So let me get this straight. His last fight, he comes in 138 and a half for a fight that took place at 140. So he made weight last time he fought. He came in over 140 plus a pound. And was supposed to come in at least at 135 on the dot. Wait, when it's 130, I think it is, right? If it's 135, correct me if I'm wrong. If we're fighting at 135, right? I'm not talking about if we agree, if because sometimes there's agreements, there's like catch weights and then all this other shit, and people agree, oh, you could come in 2 pounds. I'm just talking about for all fights. If we agree to fight at 135, the most you could come in is 135, right? Like, you don't have to come in at 134 is what I'm saying, because there's been plenty of fighters that came in on the dot. I've seen Jermell Charlo come in on the dot, 154 on the dot. So I believe that's still okay. So 135, he was supposed to come in at. He comes in at 141 point something. He comes in heavier than he did in his last fight. And in his last fight, he was supposed to fight at 140, and he came in at 138 and a half. So this is the reason why I'm telling you that, bro. The reason why I'm telling you that is use the logic, bro. His last fight was at 140. He came in at 138 and a quarter, his last fight. He comes in 141 and something. He didn't even try, bro. That's the whole point. Okay? He didn't even try because he made 138 last fight. He made the 140 pound limit last fight. So what the fuck are you doing coming in over 140 at a bout that's supposed to take place at 135? Look, whether you going for the man or not, that's fucked up, bro. To me, that's fucked up. I don't like it. I got on Ryan too, but I think Ryan at least tried. I do believe Ryan tried. In fact, like I said, I believe the reason why Ryan got suspended is because he took some shit on the week. Remember, Ryan's tests were all negative. They were all negative until that fucking week, bro. So that means that he knew like, fuck, I can't get it off. He at least attempted. He attempted to put some foreign substance in his fucking body to at least get it. Try. Ryan tried. Even if he cheated. Listen, even if he cheated, he tried to make weight. This motherfucker did not care. This dude, no care in the world, bro. He's like, fuck it, bro. I don't care. 141. And then just said the fight will go on and turned his back like he didn't give two fucks. And Keyshawn, you know what else too? I think he played off of Keyshawn's mentality. He's playing off Keyshawn's mentality. Let me tell you something. If I'm going to fight you at 135, look, I don't care about, listen, I'm telling you me, if I was a fighter, I could care less what any of y'all fucking say on social media. I could care whatever you whatever you post, right? If my opponent comes in overweight like that, I'm not fighting. I'm canceling the fight. I don't care what people would say about me. I don't care. That's dangerous, right? Devin even said if he would have known, he would have canceled the fight. I think this guy's playing off Keyshawn's mentality. He knows that Keyshawn is, I'm going to say, cocky, confident. He's talking all that shit. And I think he knew, like, hey, if I come in overweight, Keyshawn, I bet you Keyshawn's going to be like, bet. And what did Keyshawn say? He said, yeah, I'm glad. Who the fuck is glad your opponent came in 6 pounds heavier? Is Keyshawn? Keyshawn's out of his mind, bro. I don't care if the extra money. He's like, oh, I'm glad he did. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, Keyshawn, I don't know about his SAT scores or whatever. He ain't too bright. Maybe he is. I like Keyshawn, to be clear. I like Keyshawn more than Shakur, okay? And I think he's more dangerous than Shakur, for the record. But I think Shakur beats him in a fight. What do you mean? See, that goes the next thing I was gonna bring up, bro. That's the next thing I'm gonna bring up. That's the biggest problem right there, OG. If he wins, bro, let me ask you a question. Since Devon is here, where's Devon? Since Devon is here, Devon, why don't you answer this question for me, brother? Why don't you answer this question for me? If Lemos beats if he beats the brakes off of Keyshawn tomorrow, what are you going to say, Devon? What are you and the LDBC and what are y'all going to say? You're going to yell cheater, right? Right? No different than how these people are yelling cheating. They think Trump stole the election. How fucking ironic. By the way, that's a different story, bro. Hey, yo. Oh my God, bro. That not for nothing, bro. Yo, some women are psychotic, bro. Have y'all seen the women that are literally divorcing their husbands, bro, because of this whole shit? Just go look that shit up, man. This one girl went so crazy, she ran into a fucking wall. And he called the cops. He was filming it because Trump won. Crazy, bro. Matter of fact, I'm going to get right back on boxing. You just got it. You wouldn't believe it, bro. You wouldn't believe it. You got people literally thinking, the world's going to end. You got people leaving the country their mind is so fucking warped, bro. Their mind is so warped. Hold on. I just got to show you this one thing, and then I'll get right back on boxing. This shit had me bugging, bro. This shit had me. I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, why are you doing that to your husband? What did your husband do? Why are you taking it out on him? Where is it at? Right here. Right here. Here we go. I got it right here. First one. Good. Got it right out the way. Here. So she finds out and she starts going crazy, and her husband takes out the phone because he must know this, this bitch is crazy. Because he immediately takes out his phone like, oh, hell no, I'm filming this shit. He even says, this is why I'm filming this, because the police are not going to believe this shit. Listen to him. Yo, I don't even know why you would even marry this woman. Like, you must have seen signs, but she's fucking going crazy.
Stop. Damn. Well,
bro.
See, that's why I'm recording, because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
Bro, she hit that shit hard, bro. She hit that shit really. I can't believe this shit, bro.
Damn.
Well, I mean, anyway, bro, just to get back on boxing, bro. Just by the way, go look this shit up. You got women divorcing their husbands over this shit, bro. It's crazy, bro. What the fuck did your man do? What did he do? Yo, women are nuts, bro. Women are fucking crazy, and you wonder why. You wonder why they didn't vote for that woman, bro. You don't want a woman in the office, bro, on her period. She's able to hit that red button. Fuck that. She be fucking starting wars left and right. Having weird ass cravings in the White House, fucking ice cream and fucking tuna fish, fucking, and just hitting the red button. And North Korea say one fucking word like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Like, you don't want a woman in. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Look at that shit. Anyway. So, no. Oh. No. But my point is this, bro. My point is this. Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. I see. That is a point. That is a good point. Wait a second. That's a good point. I didn't think about it like that. You remember when Ryan came in overweight, right? He said to Devin, right? He said to Devin, "Hey, look, I'll pay you money. I'll pay you money per pound." Devin took it, right? So once you take it, once you say yes, you agreed to it. And then the first thing he said was, oh, he came in overweight. No, you accepted the money. You agreed to it. It is what it is. So what you're saying is, hey, Keyshawn agreed to it. That's a good point, but it still don't change the fact this dude came in. This ain't 3 pounds, OG. Oh, OG, this is a whole fucking other division, bro. This dude came in a whole division higher. I mean, come on, bro. When was the last time you seen some shit like that? When was the last time you seen a 147 pounder come in at 154? Or a 154 pounder coming in at 160 something? When was the last time you seen that? I don't remember. I do know when people are like close to damn near fight. What fight was called off the other month or whatever? The dude came in, it was like 5 pounds. And he couldn't make the weight. They got him the fuck out of there. They replaced him. But he wasn't the main event. This guy's the main event. Hey, man, this shit just made this fight a lot more interesting to me, bro. It did. It really did. Especially because this dude really ain't really take no accountability. He's basically saying, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I come in whatever I want. I'll pay the extra money. Yeah, I'm just trying to win. He's probably mad from that decision. He's probably mad from that fucking decision from his last fight. Because I think he beat Hitchens, bro. I know he's got one loss. I think he beat Hitchens. I think he beat him, bro. Before I go, just in case, I will drop the link if anybody wants to say anything in regards to this, because I know some people might want to say some shit. I know in case, I don't know. I know some people are angry. Some people don't give a fuck, but I know how this community is. I know how this, some people, they need something to like lash out. You understand what I'm saying? You ever have a person that's just real mad? He's real mad and he probably goes to work and he's like, well, I can't just flip the fuck out on everybody. So I'm just waiting for the first person to do something. And then I'm that's it. Right? That's how some people in this community is, bro. They just need something little. And they just go crazy. At least that's what I see. Hold on. Just so yeah, while I'm waiting, yeah, just one more time, bro. One more time. I mean, this is crazy, bro. Man, listen, you can't tell me you ain't see signs way before this shit. You can't tell me you had to wait till the 2024 election to see her do this shit. You know she was wilding out before this, bro.
Stop.
Damn.
Fuck that.
Well.
Fuck, bro. That's dangerous, bro. Women like that are dangerous, but she's crazy as hell. She almost killed herself, bro. My God. Why did she do that to herself, bro? Oh my God, bro. Yo, Trump better up that Secret Service, bro. I was thinking this yesterday. Trump better add on, bro, to his Secret Service, bro. Fuck angry men. You got women that are gonna take your ass out, bro. I mean, she looked like if she saw Trump, oh my goodness, bro. Like without hesitation, she'd do it, bro. I mean, look what she does to her own husband. That's the type of woman that's the type of woman that destroys everything in the fucking house, goes crazy. You're like, hey, calm down, babe. Calm down. She's going crazy, throwing shit, throwing knives, cutting you the fuck up, doing all types of shit. And you're like, chill, babe, chill. And then she calls the cops and is like, he hit me. Look what he did to the house. Look what, you know what I mean? And then he gets fucking locked up. Yeah, women like that. She looked like that. She looked like the one that would destroy the whole house. And her husband's calm, like, chill. Just relax. Breathe. And then she'll just call the fucking cops. Hey, Devon, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something, Devon. You close to losing your wrench, bro. All right? I don't even know why I gave you one. I forgot why I gave it to you. I think I gave it to you just to create balance here. You know how like employment, they gotta they gotta hire a certain amount of black people and a certain amount of Hispanics and a certain amount of white people to make shit balance out. I think that's why I gave you the wrench. So calm the fuck down, bro. All right. So real quick, let me go back over here. Lemos over here. We go over to Keyshawn. Huh? No, and not only that, but he probably wasn't here when I don't have to explain it. It's my channel. I don't have to. But I've already explained it already, bro. That I'm covering other things other than boxing, and when I do that, if you don't like it, get the fuck out until you come back and see me talking about boxing again. I don't know what to tell you. I can't please everybody, bro. I can't please everybody. The one time I was talking about the NFL, you had the people in the chat like, no, show me. Then you had other people like, keep it boxing. I can't do both. I can't do both. I can only, I mean, damn. And Devon, by the way, brother, I went off topic for 2 minutes, bro. Your patience is short. Relax. Relax. I know why you want me on this topic. I know why you want me on this topic because it's a Latino guy that came in overweight and you want me to get on him. I know. I've been doing that. Have I not? Have I not been doing that since the live started? Because I know that's what you really want. Yeah. Good in what way? Good in what way? Oh, not to mention, I actually saw a fight today, and I'm pretty sure it was over the election. No, dudes is wilding, bro. People are crazy. So let's go back over to Keyshawn and what he was saying. So it's only 5 minutes, but I'll go straight to the middle because we heard the beginning. The beginning, all he's doing is saying, who sells more? What do you say? Who with the same amount of fights as me at this, whatever, sells more, which doesn't even make any sense because this is not pay-per-view. Yeah, I have no idea. Can somebody actually tell me what the fuck he's talking about, by the way? Is he talking about the gate? He can't be talking about pay-per-view sales. He ain't never fought on pay-per-view. So what is he talking about? I sell more. He's got to be talking about actual attendance, bro. Which doesn't really mean that much, bro. Because you can't take credit for all those people in there because look at the undercard, bro. Look at the undercard. Look. Hold on. Lemos. Keyshawn undercard, right? Fighters do that a lot. They do that a lot. They be like, oh, I sold this, I sold that, and then you totally forget. Like, bro, do you forget? Like, hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Oh, yo. Oh, one of my guys is fighting, bro. I like that. I haven't seen him in a while. That's the dude I wanted to fight Stephen Fulton. Before Stephen Fulton went to Japan and lost to Inoue. What's his name? Rais the Beast Alim is fighting. Oh shit. I like that guy. Hold on. Okay. So we have Keyshawn Davis and Lemos. And then the co-main event is, my guy Rais Alim. Yo, for y'all that never seen Rais Alim, have y'all seen him, bro? If you haven't seen him, I'm dead ass. He's very, just watch him. Just watch him. If you've never seen Rais Alim the Beast, I think it's it. He's very awkward, bro, but he's aggressive, bro. It's something about just watch. He's very interesting. He's very unpredictable. And the dude will bang it out with you, bro. He ain't got no problem doing that. He'll box. He ain't got no problem banging it out with you. I like that guy, bro. I like, pause. I hate saying pause, but some of y'all gay as fuck. I already know. So hold on. Let me go over here real quick. So we got Keyshawn Davis and Lemos, right? Keyshawn Davis I don't even know if that's even accurate anymore. Keyshawn Davis was a negative 600. favorite. Lemos was a plus 425 underdog. Now that he's weighed in at 6 pounds over, I wonder if that has switched the odds in Vegas. Hold on, let me see. Hey, can somebody give me a site where I could check the odds? Like, where's a good place to go to check the odds that are accurate? Like DraftKings, what's another one? Somebody just give me something. Just anywhere to go. Just as long as it's accurate, bro. Let me see what they have it here. What do they have it here? Negative 600. Negative. Let me write that down. I ain't got to write it down. It's right there on the screen. What is the one that Ness be promoting? Not DraftKings. I don't want to go to DraftKings. I want to go anywhere but DraftKings. Fuck it. Let me just type up odds. Hold on. Odds for Keyshawn Davis fight. What the pro? Okay. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't even know what. See, that's what I'm saying. Is that a site? Is that a site, Devon? Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There. Yeah. Devon. Okay. Yes, that is one. Thank you. I just didn't want DraftKings. That's all. I just didn't want DraftKings. Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. I don't want y'all seeing my damn login info. I hate that shit. Hold on. I hate it when they do that, bro. Like, why you need all this info? I didn't even place a bet, bro. I don't like shit like that. Oh, they don't offer services in my area. Fuck. Got to give me another one, bro. Fuck it. I'll just go to DraftKings, bro. I'll just go to DraftKings. Okay. All right. Let's just go to DraftKings, bro. I don't like DraftKings, bro. Oh, my bookie? Okay, thank you. Thank you. My bookie. There you go. Okay, let me get in here real quick. Perfect. Perfect. Let me share the screen. No problem. They didn't ask me for no info, nothing like that. Okay, let's go to let's search for the Lemos, right? Let's go to the Lemos. I'm just going to put Lemos right there. Let's go over here to live betting. Let's go over here to boxing right here. Click right here. And let's go over to Keyshawn Davis and Lemos. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So before the weigh-in, Gustavo was a plus 425. Maybe this is from after the weigh-in, but he was a plus 425 underdog. Now he is a plus 410. And not much, but some people, that's very tiny, but some percentage is like, I don't know if I want to pick Keyshawn to win now. Let me say something like this, bro. If Keyshawn wins tomorrow, bro, you got to give this guy a lot of credit. I mean, you don't have to. I am because you in reality, you got a 135 pounder fighting a 140 pounder that came in at 141. So technically you got a guy fighting a guy in a different division. That's how I'm looking at it, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. It's the only way I can look at it. In fact, this guy did not come in 2-3 pounds overweight. He came in 6. He came in heavier than the weight class above him. It's crazy to me, bro. And if Keyshawn beats this man, yeah, it is. No, it is. Yeah, technically. Technically, that's exactly what it is, bro. It's a 135 pounder versus a 140 pounder. So let me ask you, shouldn't that be illegal? Shouldn't that be illegal? Let me give you an example. Should El Rayo's he's a champion at 140, right? He took the belt from Pitbull. Should El Rayo fight Boots? Should he fight Jerron in his boots? Like I'm not talking about, but not jumping up in weight. I'm saying, what would you say if El Rayo stayed at 140? He just stayed at 140, and Boots stayed at 147, and they fought. Would you have a problem with that? Yes or no? Thank you. It's not fair. It's not. It's like if El Rayo stayed at 140. We're not talking about El Rayo moving up. This is like as if El Rayo stayed at 140 and Boots is at 147 and Boots stays at 147. Nobody changes their weight and they just fight tomorrow. So you got a 140 pounder versus a 147 pounder. That's exactly what it is. It's uneven. It's not fair. There's divisions for a reason. This is common sense, y'all. This is common sense. So technically tomorrow, it's a 135 pounder versus a 140 pounder. That's like just to be that ass. I mean, and I know what some people are gonna say. Some people are gonna say, yeah, but come on, Shadow. People rehydrate. So how do you know Keyshawn wasn't gonna rehydrate, I don't know, 15 pounds, and this guy would have rehydrated 20-something pounds? So it wouldn't make a difference anyway. Yes, it does, because this guy didn't have to cut all that weight, bro. He didn't have to run all this extra miles, put on the sauna suit, and do all the crazy shit that Keyshawn did to make his weight. That's the difference, bro. So before someone says, oh, yeah, but he's going to rehydrate a lot of weight, that doesn't matter, bro, because he didn't have to cut. And this ain't even like Ryan, by the way. Like I said, Ryan tried to make weight. This guy clearly didn't. He clearly didn't. His last fight was at 148. He came in at 138 and what, a quarter or a half? He came in 141 point something. So he clearly made no attempt. He made a half-ass attempt at trying to say that he did. He said, I got I got overconfident and missed weight. How are you overconfident and miss weight? That shit don't even make any sense to me. It's like me saying I got overconfident and got hit by a car. What the fuck? Like, that doesn't make any sense. What do you mean you're overconfident and you missed weight? Then when she asked him if it's a strategy, what did he do? What did he do? What did he do? And I'm actually interested, bro. I was already interested in this fight. But I'm now, and the reason why this fight intrigued me, by the way, like all fights intrigue me, you know, but certain fights I get into more than others, right? This fight intrigues me a little bit because I feel like a lot of people, from what I see, I feel like a lot of people just write this guy Lemos off. They just write him off because they're like, oh, I never heard of him. He's got one loss. He lost to Hitchens. Bro, I think he beat Hitchens, bro. I mean, do you see a rematch? Do you see a rematch? Do you normally when one of these guys that have an undefeated record have a fight like that, normally they want to prove to the fans like, nah, man, I could clearly beat this guy. It was an off night. I'll do a rematch and I'll spank his ass. Notice there's no rematch. Right. OG, you're trying to, bro. Okay. So maybe Keyshawn did drain Pedraza. Maybe he did. So Keyshawn's at fault for that fight. That doesn't take away from what Lemos did today, bro. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to say, but look, that's like, let's take Ryan and Devin once again. That's like saying, well, look, Devin in his past 10 fights, he done rehydrated and came in at such crazy amounts, and he was the heavier guy and the way bigger guy with all his opponents. So yeah, that doesn't change the fact what Ryan did, though. It doesn't make it right. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it, at least. I get it. The guy can be a bully, right? Let's say a guy's a bully, right? That doesn't mean it really makes it right for you to bully him, even though that's what he probably deserves, right? Devin Haney, to me, when that happened to him, in my head the whole time, I was like, oh, he deserves this. Really, I was, oh, he deserved this because he do this to people all the time, right? So not coming overweight, but just the weight in general, right? But it doesn't make it right, though. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. I try to be fair, down the middle, as much as I can. Regardless of race, creed, whatever. Like, trust me, if Keyshawn would have did this shit, I'd be getting on Keyshawn too. I just think it's unprofessional. I think it's unprofessional as a fighter, number one. Okay? Number one, it's unprofessional. This is what you do for a living, bro. This isn't something you do part-time. This isn't something you do on the weekends. You live this. So I get it. Cutting weight is hard. I can't even pretend to even think 6 pounds, my guy. If it was like 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds, I'd be like, oh, bro, he tried, bro. He tried. His last fight was at 138. Keyshawn wants him to move down. So he tried. No, he didn't even try. I will say this. Keyshawn chose to fight this guy. This guy fought Hitchens. They're at 140. This guy's a 140 pounder, right? He's a 140 pounder. He fought his last fight at 140. So Keyshawn was trying to bring this man down in reality. So maybe in his mind, you know what I'm thinking? Oh shit. Maybe in his mind, he's thinking, this motherfucker is trying to get me to go down to 135. Okay, you know what? I'm going to sign the contract and then I ain't going to do it. Imagine that. Because now that I think about it, right? Now that I think about it, it's no different than Tank, right? This no different than what Tank did to Ryan, right? Really? I'm not okay in it. I'm just saying, when I think about it, Tank fought Ryan, but put on all these crazy clauses and shit and made him come down and weight and all types of shit, right? Or he wasn't gonna fight him. Even to the point where Oscar De La Hoya was begging his own fighter, like, bro, don't take this fight. Ryan, you're gonna lose, bro. This guy's got all types of shit in this contract, bro. He wants you to, he wants you to fight at this weight. You can't gain this many amount of pounds by tomorrow. You can't sip water past 2 p.m. Like all types of shit was in that contract. Just crazy shit, by the way. Just Tank was just throwing in shit, like just weird shit. You can't wear the color black, all types of shit. Like, but he took Ryan and brought him down from a weight class, right? So this guy normally fights at 140. Last fight, he came in at 138 point something. So he comes in at 141. So yeah, he was supposed to lose. So he was supposed to come down to 135. I don't know. I don't know how Keyshawn. This is my question. I don't know how Keyshawn didn't think this guy wasn't gonna have a problem. Now that I really think about it, like, why is anyone surprised? Let me check something out. Like, why is anyone surprised? I keep forgetting that this guy, he's not even a 135 pounder. He's not even a 135 pounder. Hold on. Hold on. He's not even. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. He's not. Let me check this real quick. Go over here. Share screen. Boom. Boom. He is. Let me see. So, okay. So his last 3 fights, right? Or his last 2 fights. Let's go right here. So his last fight. Okay, hold on. Let that okay. He came, okay, 2 fights ago, he came in exactly at 140 against that guy, right? Then the next fight, which was against Hitchens, he came in at 138.5. So this guy is literally a 140 pounder. That, yeah. No, I'm just, OG, I'm just realizing that now. And Keyshawn, there's no way Keyshawn didn't know this, though. Something's weird. Yeah, something's weird. Now that I really think about it, right? Lemos isn't a 135 pounder. He's a 140 pounder. And so why would Keyshawn tell him, let's fight at 135 when he knows deep down inside this guy wasn't going to make weight? And maybe this guy, now that I think about it, maybe he's like, how dare he try to get me to go down and drain myself? Fuck that. I'm going to accept the fight, but I'm not going to drain myself. And I'll just pay the extra money. And I don't know how much it is, but Keyshawn's over here talking about I'm getting all this extra money. I don't know. Maybe it's per pound. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious. That's what I think happened. That's exactly what I think happened. Lemos is a 140 pounder. He hasn't made 135 since what? 2022. We just checked his last couple of fights. He came in at 138, 140, and another one, 140. So he's not a 135 pounder. So when Keyshawn Davis says, fight me at 135, you know damn well Keyshawn is like, he probably ain't going to make weight. So he's probably like, this dude got the audacity to try to weight drain me. He wants me to go all the way down to 135 knowing I fight at 140. So fuck that. I'm going to accept the fight. And I'm not going to lose the weight. I'm not going to lose the weight. Yeah, and this is why you did not see him say I tried to lose the weight. This is why you didn't see that. This is why you didn't see that. He knew he wasn't going to make weight. And my only thing is this. When I really think about it now, I question Keyshawn. I really do. Because now none of this makes any sense. And now that I really think about it, this doesn't even make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on, HOD? You know he doesn't fight at 135. He hasn't made 135 since 2022. He fights at 140. So why would you approach him and say, fight me at 135, knowing he ain't going to make weight? So this guy's probably like, how dare this motherfucker try to drain me? Okay, yeah, I'll fight you at 135. Sure. You want me to sign it here? All right, meet you on that date. All right, see you later. Yep. Fuck, I ain't losing that weight. Fuck that. There you go. There you go. I got a conspiracy for you. Yo, y'all help me out. Yo, I got a conspiracy for y'all. I got a conspiracy. This shit all makes sense now. It all makes sense. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Believe me. By the way, I know that I'm crazy. I know I'm not normal. Check this out. Here goes my conspiracy theory. Tell me if it makes sense, though. I'm not saying it to like be bugging or nothing. It makes sense. Lemos fights at 140, right? He hasn't made 135 since 2022. So he's what? A 140 pounder, right? Keyshawn is not stupid. His team is not stupid. They know that. But yet they go to him and say, fight me at 135. Knowing he ain't gonna make weight. Because he hasn't been 135 since 2022. He's a 140 pounder. So maybe Lemos is like I said, he's like, how dare this motherfucker try to drain me? You know what? Fuck it. I'll sign it. Yeah, I'll sign it. I'm not going to make weight. Meanwhile, Keyshawn is like, I know he ain't going to make weight and I'm going to get more money and I can still beat his ass. Oh, does that make sense? You see how quick Keyshawn was like, fight still on. He even said he was happy. I ain't never seen nobody get happy for the other dude gaining weight, bro. Coming in heavier. I ain't never seen nobody happy that their opponent missed weight like that.
Intercontinental. Christina Poncher standing by with Gustavo Lemos. Christina.
Gustavo, over the weight limit by 6 pounds. What happened? Will continue. Was coming in a little bit heavy part of the strategy at all to beat?
La pelea va a continuar, se va a dar la pelea. Fue parte de la estrategia.
Nosotros venimos a pelear y bueno, vamos a tratar que se dé.
Look, I come to fight and we're going to have to continue.
Okay.
Actually, if you see the Keyshawn Davis interview he just had yesterday, he was actually explaining how he had a lot of control of this fight. How they gave him he was getting on other fighters and he was saying he got on Murataya and said, I know for a fact that guy does not, he can't even go to the bathroom without fucking asking somebody. He don't got the pull like me. And he's basically was saying, I'm the main event. When you're the main event, like, you know how this shit work, bro. So even though it's a top rank thing, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, bro, top rank, the zone, don't matter who the fuck it is. This is common sense, bro. It's common sense that the guy has not made 135 since 2022. This is common sense. The guy's a 140 pounder. Plain and simple, bro. All right. So for you to go up to him and say, fight me at 135, no catch weight, nothing, is stupid. You know he ain't gonna make weight. You know he's there. And if you really think he is, then something's wrong with you. The man hasn't gotten down below 138 since in almost 3 years. 138, not 135, 138. So they knew he was going to struggle making weight. I'm just saying, it's just a conspiracy theory that I have. They knew he was going to miss weight, right? Lemos is probably like, how dare he try to drain me? So I'm going to take the fight, but I ain't going to drain myself. Fuck that. I'm going to come in at what I come in at. I'm a 140 pounder. And Keyshawn, I'll pay the extra money. Meanwhile, maybe Keyshawn is like, I know he ain't going to make weight, and I'm going to get extra money. And I could still beat the fuck out of him, whether he's 135, 140, because Keyshawn does sound like that. Keyshawn's mindset is like that. He even actually says it. Look at his face. It's like, bro, he knows. Bro, it's like he knows almost, bro. I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. There's no way on earth you really thought he was gonna make weight. Now, because when I first looked at this, my whole interpretation of this was so different. I still flat out disagree. I still do not. I think it's unprofessional. I don't think a person should ever miss weight on purpose for any advantage. I think it's horrible. I think it's not fair. I think it's dangerous. I think it's dangerous when you have one fighter that literally cuts all this weight and is literally down to the last pound, and them last pounds are the ones that really get you because you're really sacrificing all liquids and shit like that. And there's a UFC documentary that goes into what weight cut does to your brain, actually, what it does to your brain. And that the last couple of pounds are the ones where now the UFC has it was after the Dillashaw fight, when Dillashaw whatever, there's a documentary where fighters were literally passing out and going to the hospital. So now they literally have doctors on standby when you cut weight at the UFC. They got medical professionals there. So those last pounds are crucial, and it takes a lot out of you. And we've seen so many fighters drain themselves. They get 24 hours. They get rehydrated. They get food, but they still don't feel right. They still, even though they gained back 10 pounds, they might have gained back 12 pounds. They still don't feel right because the weight cut just took so much out of them. So I flat out disagree with anyone who literally bypasses that fucking cutting weight. I disagree with anybody who does that. I don't care if I'm a fan of his or not. It's cheating, technically. In my book, it's cheating and it's dangerous. And it's not even that. It's unethical. If that's even a word, I think it is. It's you have no, to me, it's lack of craftsmanship to your craft, because boxing is a career. Boxing is something you love. Boxing is something you live. I know some people want to make money, but a lot of these guys live boxing, right? So when I'm just telling you how I view it, all right? You miss weight like that, it's unethical. It's not fair. It's showing your lack of craftsmanship, your lack of respect for the sport, your lack of respect for your opponent, and your self-dignity and pride. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. Because you are sitting there chilling, but your opponent is going through that weight cut. And them last pounds are crucial, bro. And sometimes they don't even sometimes they barely make weight. And even if they get rehydrated and eat, they still ain't 100%. Meanwhile, you didn't even fucking attempt to do it. So you good. You good. No, I don't agree with that. No. I think it's disgusting. And I think it's dangerous. And I also think that it should not be left up to the fighters to agree to fight when that happens. You want to know why? Because most fighters, you got to save a fighter from himself. He's too fucking ignorant. Like they're prideful, bro. Some people are willing to die in there, and you got to step in and go, listen, no, okay, I know you want to keep going, but yo, we got to stop. I care about you too much, right? Keyshawn is like ignorant. You see how fast he was like, yeah, fuck it. The show, like, he's happy the dude missed weight. He's fucking like ecstatic. He's like, yeah, I'm glad.
All right, so your opponent weighs in 6 pounds over the weight limit. Your thoughts on that when you heard that number?
Oh, I was happy. I know I'm getting paid more money, so the show must go on.
The show, top to bottom, is DB3. Your sisters are singing the national anthem. What does it mean to the Davis family now that we're a little bit over 24 hours away with what you guys are about to do here in Norfolk tomorrow night?
That I could agree with, HOD. Oh, look, I agree with this. There was a plan. That's what I'm trying to say, HOD. Yes. Now, whether it's Top Rank, whether it's Keyshawn, whatever, yes, I do. I do believe this is not a surprise to either camp, is what I'm trying to say. This is not a surprise. Like, nobody is surprised. All right. The only people that were surprised was that white guy with the glasses you see right here, but everybody else was not surprised. Keyshawn doesn't look concerned. Lemos's camp doesn't look concerned. Shit. You know what, HOD? It might even be, you right. I could see some shit like this going on in the background. Hey, Lemos, we know you're a 140 pounder. You can't make 135. When was the last time you made 135? 2022? Or your last two fights, what'd you fight at? Well, I weighed in 138. The other one I weighed in at 140. So you know you can't make 135, right? No, I can't. Okay. Keyshawn wants you to fight about 135, but I can't make the weight. Oh, we know. And then you don't have to cut your weight, right? Keyshawn's cocky ass is like, I get to make more money and I could beat the fuck out you whether I'm at 135 or 140. And that's exactly what he insinuates. And it makes for a more interesting fight, HOD. You see the conspiracy in that? I do believe shit like this happens because missing weight, I don't care what anyone says, is dangerous, bro. It's dangerous because you are bypassing the cutting weight process. You're bypassing that process, bro. And I'm telling you, I just think it's unprofessional. I think it's dangerous. Your fucking opponent is going out of his way, bro, to lose all that weight. He might not, there's a possibility he might not even recover 100%. How many times we've seen people weight drain, bro? They can't even, they try to get all the liquid in them. They try to get as much food as they just, and you hear fighters say it like, man, when I'm weight drained, bro, like I could get all the weight back. I still don't feel like I have all my power. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, you're completely bypassing that fucking whole process, bro. So I don't respect it, but yeah, I could see some shit like this happening. Yes, think about that too. For his first main event in Norfolk, where he's from. Yeah, this isn't a surprise for anybody, bro. The only ones this is a surprise for is probably the people that are not like looking at it. Like the only one that's a surprise is the white guy right here. Like, this guy looks like he looks shocked. This guy looks shocked right here. Look at the white guy behind the guy in the red shirt, the white bald head guy with the glasses. Watch his reaction. Oh shit, hold on. My bad. I'm not even sharing the screen. Hold on. Here. Look at, let me see. Do I have it here? Okay, yeah, I got it. Go back. Okay. There's a guy behind this guy with the red shirt. He's a bald-headed white guy with glasses. Watch his reaction.
Gustavo El Eléctrico Lemos. 141.4. 141.
He went like this. Like, what the hell is going on here, bro? Yeah, I know. No one told him, right? Yeah, they kept him out the loop. They kept him out the loop, bro. Damn, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tune in, bro. I did drop the link. Crazy Mo. Hold on, I did. All right, I was gonna get off, but my guy HLD asked. You know, I always got a couple minutes for HLD. Go ahead, brother. HLD is notorious for that, by the way. I'm right about to end the live, and he's like, "Well, I just want to, you know," and then the shit just goes on. Shit's fucking notorious for that, bro. What was the one day I literally wanted to get off too, and he's like, "Just drop the link for 1 second, bro." We went on for like 2 more hours, bro. You don't have to rush, HOD. I'm giving you time. Don't feel like you got to rush. Let me just change this real quick. Get this off. Yeah, man. I really, while HOD's coming on here, I think, yeah, I now that I look at it, bro, I think Keyshawn knew this shit was gonna happen. That would this, yeah, you know, and you, hey, listen, OG, this is a perfect example how y'all be helping me out, because you actually were the one that was like, yo, Shadow, go look. He hasn't made 135 since like 2022. So there's no way on earth they knew he was gonna come down. They knew he was gonna miss weight. What's up, HOD?
What's going on, man?
So
yo, man, is it your fault? Is it your fault that all these liberal women don't want to have sex no more? They're saying out here in these streets, bro.
Oh, hey, did you see? Hey, when did you get here? Hey, when did you get here?
When you see me put my
brother. Oh, brother, let me show you something real quick, brother. Let me show you something real quick, bro. Oh man, this all right. Just real quick.
I think Donald Trump in one day he fixed 50% of the abortion issues, bro. They don't want to have sex with us, bro.
Look, I'm telling you, there's a lot of no, seriously, a lot. This is crazy. I've never heard of anything like this, but there's actually a lot of women who have, like, they're divorcing their husbands, they're leaving their man over this shit. And look at how this woman was acting. Her husband started recording right away.
Are you playing it?
Yeah, did you see it?
No, nothing came up, bro.
Oh, hold on. My bad. Can you see it?
Nope, it's not on the screen.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh, my bad. Here we go.
Stop.
Damn.
What?
Well.
Yo, that bitch headbutted that door jam, bro.
Look how hard, bro. Look how hard she hit her head off the wall, bro.
Stop.
Damn. Well.
Yo, Donald Trump just saved that dude.
Look at what her husband is saying to her, though. Look at what he says to her.
See, that's why I'm recording, because the cops ain't gonna believe this shit.
That's why I'm recording, because the cops aren't gonna believe it. Anyway, man. So what do you think with this whole overweight thing? What was you saying?
All right, first things first. And let me see, my volume's kind of low. First things first. This would be Keyshawn Davis' third 140-pound fighter, him draining down to 135 in a row.
Yeah, somebody was mentioning that in the chat, that he does drain it. You know,
this is his third one. No, this is not. But this is Top Rank setting him up. Now, the one thing is, in this fight, Lemos just got signed to Top Rank. Lemos is the guy who everybody thinks beat the shit out of Richard Hitchinson.
Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I think he beat Hitchens, and I feel like a lot of people this whole week I made, I hardly make edited videos, and I made an edited video just to say, hey, a lot of people are like they're just looking past this guy because they just look at him like, I don't know his name, he lost to Hitchens, but go watch the fight.
Now,
he beat Hitchens in my opinion.
Top Rank didn't just sign this guy to set him up to lose. Lemos.
Right.
So this fight has a rehydration clause.
It does?
Yeah. So
hold on, wait, no. Hold on a second. How much is the rehydration clause? Because he's already 6 pounds.
They both are not allowed to go over 145. It's a 10-pound rehydration clause from that 135 limit.
Is this IBF?
No, this is WBO. I think it is.
Okay. Doesn't the but the WBO said they were going to follow suit with IBF, I believe, because the IBF, if you remember, that's the one where Richardson Hitchens, he keeps fucking complaining.
Right.
Oh, I got to wait. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We were talking about this. He keeps complaining, and I'm like, well, why the fuck do you keep fighting there?
That guy that you saw, the bald guy with it, that's Moretti. He's playing it off, bro.
You think he's playing it off?
He's playing it off. He's playing it off. Like, oh, shit, he's playing it off. So they already had a rehydration clause, so you can't go over 145. It's a 10-pound rehydration clause. Now, I don't think that Top Rank has utmost faith in Keyshawn. There's a lot of stories you hear in the background that happens to him in training. He gets his ass beat in training.
But you want to be fair, so does Tio.
But this guy, Tio is a proven dude.
He is proven. I was just trying to make a point.
No, but it's not about Let's just keep it on Keyshawn.
No, because I do this on purpose. I do this on purpose with you. But hold on. I do this on purpose with you to fuck with you, right? To fuck with you because I know
you can't because you're
a massive Tio fan. I'm a Tio fan, but you a massive Tio fan. So I be trying to bring you down to reality, brother.
There's nothing in reality. Tio's a kingpin.
He's fucking human, bro, and he's got a lot of
Tio's the best guy at 140 and 135, and coming up soon to 147.
Let's just stick on Keyshawn.
Anyway, I don't want to change the topic. I'm trying to get you to what. So they just signed Lemos. Top Rank don't just sign. Top Rank is known to just get rid of people, man. Yo, you stink. Bye. But boy, nah, they didn't do that. This guy lost the fight with Lemos, and it earned him a contract. I mean, Lemos lost that fight with Hitchens, and it earned him a contract with Top Rank. When do you ever see that happen? You lose, and you get a contract.
And you know what else I noticed too? I don't know when you got here. Richardson Hitchens did not want that rematch, and a lot of times with fighters like that, like even Floyd or whatever, like even Cotto, he felt like he was wrong. Wilder felt like he was wronged. You know what I mean? Like a lot of them, they're like, "Fuck it, like we got to run it back." Like you caught me on an off day. They're like Hitchens.
The power struggle. The power struggle is that Keyshawn don't want to move up. Keyshawn don't want to move up to 140. That's a power struggle with Top Rank.
He said, right. You know what? That does make sense because I saw somebody who did a live. I think it was Coach because he was quoting Keyshawn Davis, who said he's staying at 135 for Tank.
Okay. Yeah. You see? So the power struggle with him and Top Rank is because you calling out Tio, right?
Right.
You calling out Tio, right?
Yo, that's another thing, though. That's another thing. I said, look. I said, bro.
Let me finish. Okay. So he's calling out Tio at 140. Yeah. And Top Rank's like, well, to fight Tio, you got to go where?
140.
Okay. So he don't want to go. They just say Lemos. And so Top Rank needs somebody in-house to feed to Tio. Eventually. They got to get somebody in-house. So they set up this fight with a rehydration clause. And so it gave this guy free will to like, all right, man, I'll blow weight and I won't go past the 145 tomorrow morning.
Right. That does make sense. It does make sense.
And then it tells Keyshawn, hey, he's stubborn. He wants to make the fight at 135.
And he's stubborn. He's like, you heard what he said. He said, "Oh, I get more money." And in his
well, no, he can't cancel the fight. Yeah, he does get more money in this fight. Not that he's getting any more money because of the weight, but he's getting he's the walking in the A side at this fight, so he doesn't want to lose a paycheck.
But he's also stubborn in the fact that he even said on a live when he went back to the locker room, he's like, I could beat him. He's 6 pounds over. So basically, he's saying 135, 140. I'll still beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Yeah.
So
they're playing off his stuff. But yeah, they're playing off his stuff.
Is doing all right, bro. It's sink or swim, baby.
Yo, I said this earlier. I said, bro, you need to concentrate on Lemos because this dude is over here. Now I get it. You are promoting your fight. You're about to fight, but a lot of this shit just seem like clout chasing.
I got Lemos knocking him out.
He couldn't keep Tio's name out his mouth. He's talking shit to Tank. He brought up Raymond Murataya, and then he tried to talk. He tried to talk down on Raymond Murataya. He said something like, "Tell Murataya."
Raymond will knock him out.
Well, hold on, I'm telling you what he said. He said, "Tell Raymond to go fucking talk to his promoter and shit, because he can't even go to the bathroom without asking somebody to do something." Like, he's basically saying he got no control over his career. That's what he was trying to insinuate. Yeah. But he was going at Raymond. He was going at Tank. He was going at Tio. He went at all the Fernando Vargas and all his sons, all the Vargases. He went at all them.
He does what Tio does. He's good at getting the attention on him. And I don't, hey, that's part of the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's part of the game. The thing is that you got to recognize what's the showmanship and bullshit to sell, put yourself out there, and then what's the reality? The reality
but then he tops it off. This is where I know it's some bullshit. He tops it off by calling out Andy Cruz, and I know that's just some bullshit, bro. You don't got
bro.
Yeah, right. You know that's cap. This man beat you 4 times. He beat you 4 times, bro. All right. Why the fuck would you want? Why would you be eager? And you know what's so crazy too? We were talking about this yesterday. When Keyshawn started this is crazy. When Keyshawn started boxing, he had some buzz because of Shakur Stevenson, right? Because he was a silver
Olympian. He was an Olympian and
he was an Olympian, and he was like Shakur's boy or whatever, right? So he had that little buzz going. And then Andy Cruz he had buzz coming into his first fight because he beat Keyshawn 4 times. And you know how normally a person fights 8, 9 times before they start saying shit like, hey, let me get a title shot, or let me fight the first or second, let me get somebody, right? The third fight, they were like, well, what do you like? What do you foresee in your career? And Andy was like, hey, tell Keyshawn what's up.
That's my son. That's my son.
That's my son. Yeah. I was laughing, bro.
That's
because he know he could beat him.
Keyshawn was only known for Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart rolling on his ass with the breakdancing.
I played that yesterday. Yeah, that was hilarious.
So this is what it is. Top Rank is doing the chess move. Keyshawn, you beat this guy out. What you saying that you're 135? Whatever you want to stay there. Whatever it is, you're gonna have to earn your keeps. Lemos wins tomorrow. I expect him to be Tio's next fight at 140. Yeah.
Okay.
I expect Tio then fighting him at 140 in the next fight. Yeah, because that's they're setting, and it's not about it comes out like many people think he bought Hitchens. He beats Keyshawn Davis, who media wise everybody's oh yeah Keyshawn, but I don't see greatness out of Keyshawn.
Well, that's where I kind of disagree with you.
I don't see it.
But now I put it like this. I have more confidence in Keyshawn than I do Shakur.
Nope.
Oh yeah, then we vastly disagree. Okay, how about this then? I was saying this yesterday. Shakur may be the better fighter at this point, but to me, Keyshawn is the more complete fighter.
No. He's a fighter. This is what I get.
I'm gonna prove it to you right now.
Let me just say what I believe. Keyshawn is a fighter. He's got dog in him. I give him that.
That's not only what I'm talking about. So, for instance, look, people try to say that Shakur is slick and all this other stuff. Motherfucker, he ain't sweepy Pernell Whitaker. He got good distance. Shakur got good distance. He's never too far away. He's never too close. So he's able to fucking go like this a lot. Like he's able to defend like that and still be able in range to hit you. But he's not doing no crazy, like he's not to me, he's not that slick, is what I'm trying to tell you. He's got great distance. He's a king at distance. And you ask people that spar with him, first thing they bring up, they're like, his distance is good, bro, and his jab is good. So he's always within range to hit you with his jab, and he's always in range to like bob and weave out the way and fire back. But he's got no power, bro. He's got no power. All right, and he's boring, and he's got no tenacity. You know,
neither does Sweet Pea, but
hold on a second. But Sweet, it was different though. Sweet Pea made it look good, and Sweet Pea like it's different, bro. It's different. Like motherfuckers wasn't sleeping when Sweet
I'm not comparing him to Sweet Pea, but I'm just saying
nobody was sleeping when Sweet Pea was fighting, bro. Like I don't remember them like panning over to the thing.
No, I remember they were boring ass fights. That's what I remember.
Whether they were or not, I'd rather watch. I'd rather watch a Whitaker fight than
okay, but we're just but we got to compare to what we got today and keep up to these other contemporaries.
But let me go back to what I was saying. So he's got great distance, but he's got no power, bro. Okay, so Shakur, his offense is his defense, in my opinion. If that makes any sense, his offense is now. Keyshawn's got pop. Keyshawn does have a good defense because he a lot of times I've seen him do sort of like a similar to what T.O. used to do. T.O. don't do it too much anymore, but it's when as soon as the person lands a blocked punch, he catches you really quick, uppercut or a quick check left hook, like right after the person throws a punch in, like just a quick counter. You know what I mean? He's got good defense. He's got good pop. He's got good jab. Okay. And he's got fucking dog in him, bro. He's a more complete fighter.
He's not complete
fighter.
No,
huh?
He's not. His IQ sucks.
Well, we disagree there, brother.
He's not a complete fighter in that he's got dog and he's got power. But the IQ, I don't see it there. I don't see his punch selections being good. I don't see it. I mean, and his defense is trash. He's gonna get knocked out tomorrow.
Hey, I'm not saying he's not. Like, I've been saying this whole week, bro. Like, motherfuckers is writing off Lemos. I'm not saying that that Lemos wins anyway. I'm just saying I've just been all week. I've just been saying people are writing. Like, you look at the odds, you look at the way people.
How old is Keyshawn?
They're just, huh?
How old is Keyshawn?
Hold on. He's young. He's young.
No, he's not.
25. 25.
If the 25-year-old T.O., that's the 25-year-old T.O. that fought Josh Taylor.
Okay.
And you put him in this fight with Lemos, who's gonna win?
Who, T.O.?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know I'm gonna go T.O. Come on, bro. Like that
25-year-old T.O. that fought Josh Taylor against Keyshawn Davis.
I'm gonna pick T.O.
Yeah, I mean, and tomorrow the 25-year-old Keyshawn Davis, I see him getting stopped by Lemos. He's gonna fight hard. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but he's getting stopped tomorrow.
The reason why I find it interesting is because I can tell you this. If Keyshawn is, if from what I've seen, and I don't know if you agree with this, but from what I've seen, like, because he's been caught with some good punches, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you tag him, and you know, like a lot of fighters hold and retreat and shit like that. Like
he don't do that.
He don't do that. He's
got a dirty game too.
He's like, let's fight, motherfucker. That's
he got a dirty game. Like, you know, like he'll get dirty. He'll do dirty shit. He'll hit you with that shoulder. He'll bump you down. He'll tackle your ass. Keyshawn, you know, he knows whatever he'll do whatever he's got to do. I give him that.
You talking like he Rolly? That's some shit Rolly does, bro.
Nah, bro, he does what? Look at his last fight with
the last fight. Okay, fine, but I think that could have been a one-off. I'm giving him a break on that, just like people gave Shakur a break on the first fight that was really boring, and then he fucking proved to us he was boring.
Now, what did Lemos do to Hitchinson You beat the shit out of him, in my opinion.
This constant pressure. I was saying this.
And that's versus a slick fighter, because Hitchens he's a good slick fighter, and he couldn't keep that guy off of him. Now is Keyshawn that type of fighter?
I'm gonna tell you the difference. Brother. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Okay, you laughing? I'm gonna tell you the difference.
There's no slickness, bro.
No. Let me tell you something. If Keyshawn was to fight Hitchens, I got Keyshawn beating the fucking brakes off him. That's number one.
No. I'm saying
hold on, because you're saying he did that to Hitchens, and I'm trying to tell you this is Keyshawn, brother. Right? Keyshawn, number one, he got popped. Number two, he no bitch, bro. You catch him.
I'm not saying that he is.
No, listen to me. I'm trying to explain to you. I'm trying to tell you, like, there are fighters that when they get hit, they hold. There's nothing wrong with that. You're regaining your senses. He doesn't. He's like, motherfucker, like let's fight. He's like that. So he's got pop. He's got dog. You know what I mean? And he may not have the greatest IQ, but that dog is I'm telling you, bro. That shit is key. That shit is key, bro.
I get it.
It's key,
now
bro.
Hitchinson, who was running around, and this guy was beating his ass.
He had no. He doesn't have dog in him. That's
tomorrow night, Lemos is fighting a fighter who's a come forward fighter on it. You don't got to chase this guy.
No,
it's gonna be war. It's gonna be war. And I saw enough of Lemos to say he can take a punch and he can fucking lay you out, make you buckle, and that's what's gonna happen tomorrow.
It's gonna be a good fight because Keyshawn, if he hurts Keyshawn's gonna fight him, bro.
Now, if Keyshawn wins, right? It's extra kudos for him because he took this fight with the guy who was 6 pounds over, but I think that this is there's business moves in this fight, and then there's a competition. The business move is that he doesn't want to be 135.
Yeah.
But he's calling out Teal and the type of like, well, yeah, we'll give you 2, but you gotta go up to 140.
I know. I would say that I do agree that I don't know what exactly was said. That's the way that you have it, but I have it more like this. But it doesn't matter either way. I'm in agreement with you. This was no surprise to Keyshawn's camp and no surprise to Lemos's camp, and probably no surprise to Top Rank. I absolutely agree with you. It's just the only thing I disagree with you with is I believe it went more something like this. I believe that Keyshawn approached or whatever, Top Rank, whatever, right? They go to Lemos. They know he can't make 135, right? And they're like, you're going to fight Keyshawn at 135. And I'm thinking in his head, he's like, and then he's got, like, remember, the first thing you said was the last 3 fighters, what did Keyshawn do?
Well, this is the 3rd fighter that he's bringing.
Okay. So the last 2 fights, what did Keyshawn do?
I didn't think he did that well in those fights.
No. What did he do as far as the weight goes, the fighters?
Oh, yeah, he had to bring them down from 140.
Yeah, bring them down from 140, right? This is the 3rd fighter. He's bringing from 140 to go down to 135, right? So I believe when they approached Lemos with this shit, Lemos knows in his head, motherfucker, I can't make 135. How dare you have the audacity to try to? Okay,
but we got this plan for you.
You know what? Here we go. Yeah, I'll go. Yeah. What is the date? Here you go. I'll sign it. And then as soon as we walk out,
it's gonna have a rehydration clause.
I ain't make it wait. As soon as they walk out the door, I ain't make it wait. Fuck him. The audacity.
No, I don't think they're like, look,
man. I'm trying to explain to you that the last 2 fighters were brought down from 140, so to 135. So Lemos was probably like, fuck no, you ain't doing that to me. I'm not stupid. I'll sign the contract, but motherfucker, I ain't make it wait. Meanwhile, your ass is gonna cut weight. That's what I think happened. And I think Keyshawn kind of knew that because it's common sense. Because when you look at Lemos, they pointed it out in the chat. He hasn't made 135 since 2021, 2022. His last 2 fights was at 138, 140. He's weighing in. How the fuck was he going to weigh in at 135?
Or really 134 point something, right? That wasn't going to happen.
Came in at 141 point something, bro. So,
and with no shame, with a smile.
Right. And then Keyshawn is no surprise when you look at Keyshawn. That's why I was playing that. When they go to Keyshawn, look at Keyshawn. He's like, this is why I do agree with you. I just don't. Maybe the way it went down maybe the way it went down might be different. Maybe the way it went down might be different. But I do agree that both camps knew this was gonna happen. That I do believe. So
it went smooth. There was no like nothing.
Right, that's another thing. Remember when Ryan came over 3 pounds, bro? It was a big fucking thing, and people were talking about it, going crazy, right? This was like almost like, okay, he came in. The only one that made that little fucking thing was Dave Moretti. He goes, "Oh, I can't believe this." Maybe he was faking. I don't know, right? But
he was faking, bro.
Okay, well, he says 6 pounds, right? The girl asked him, and he basically just says, "Hey, look, I come to fight. The fight is still on." Turns his back and walks out. Goes to Keyshawn, and instead of Keyshawn saying, because remember, Devin said about Ryan, "Oh yeah, you know, because he's unprofessional. That's why he doesn't love the sport. This and that." Keyshawn doesn't say no shit like that. Keyshawn straight up is like, "Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy this happened." Like almost like I knew this was gonna happen.
Over the weight limit. Your thoughts on that when you heard that number?
Oh, I was happy. I know I'm getting paid more money, so the show must go on.
Look at his face, man. It's like he ain't no surprise because
they didn't even know how to do they didn't know how to play it off well, man.
Yeah, but I wasn't aware of before I went live. I gotta admit, I wasn't aware of a few things, you know. I wasn't aware of the fact that I knew that Keyshawn had brought down his last fighter from 140 to 135, but I didn't know he did it to the fighter before that too.
Yeah, Pedraza.
You're right. Okay, that's what somebody said in the chat. Then I didn't know that Lemos hasn't even touched 135 since like 2021. That's when I was like, wait a second.
I've been saying that
why would he agree to 135 knowing he can't make it? And then it makes sense. Now it all makes sense.
I've been saying that since they announced the fight, and then I'm like, this will be Keyshawn's third guy, but Top Rank just they are like, you know, like when Keyshawn fought that other guy, Maduro, that was the guy who Claggett fought before fighting Tio. That's where he set the record of landing over 500 punches. Was that the guy that people said that was that the one where Keyshawn was struggling? Right, where it was just a dirty fight. It was just an ugly fight.
That was his last fight, right?
Right. And so
yeah, it was dirty, but Keyshawn showed dog in that fight too.
No, he showed dog. Yeah. And my thing was, but Maduro is not a top ranked fighter. They just say, man, we'll give you we want you to fight our guy, and you know, we're gonna buy your services. You're a journeyman now. But for Lemos, after losing that fight, it was an announcement. Top Rank just signed Lemos for whatever deal. So that means he's got like a 3 to 4 fight deal. There's it's a contract. You're part of Top Rank now. They're not going to do that just to feed him.
Well, okay. Watch. This is what I believe. This is what's going to happen tomorrow. So when he pressured Hitchens, Lemos, right? Like you said, because I just watched the Hitchens fight. I was just watching it earlier. You're right. He was pressing. He kept coming and kept throwing punches. He was like, what's the word? Smothering. He was smothering Hitchens, and Hitchens, instead of like fuck it, like instead of like, you know, he just got more evasive and got more like
couldn't handle his power, man.
Right. But Keyshawn's not gonna do that, brother. Keyshawn's
gonna get knocked out.
Keyshawn's gonna fight that man, bro. He's gonna fight him. He might knock Lemos out, bro.
I don't see that happening.
He might knock Lemos out, bro.
I don't see that happening.
All right, Keyshawn got popped, bro. He ain't Shakur, bro. He will knock you out, bro. That's the one thing
I don't see that happening.
And he's got dog. And you're gonna see tomorrow. Just like you think Lemos is gonna knock him out. Just like you think.
I seen Lemos stopping him.
There's more chances of him stopping Lemos than there is Lemos stopping him.
No, because then you got to add on the other factor,
the weight, right?
Yeah, that's
the only thing I'm thinking now. That might have fucked Keyshawn over because Keyshawn had to actually make weight and drain pounds. This guy didn't have to do nothing.
I mean, let me think about this real quick. Give me a second. Because there's a catch weight, so tomorrow Lemos cannot gain no more than 4 pounds.
Right, but he didn't cut weight, so it ain't gonna be no problem.
I mean, is there an advantage? Yeah, but is it a measurable advantage? I don't know if it really is.
Yes, because you know, and I should know, and because you know a lot about the gym shit or whatever. Motherfucker, the last 2 pounds, 2 pounds of cutting weight are the worst.
No, I get it, but I'm talking about for the reason is because they have a rehydration clause. It's not like Lemos can just not go and blow up to whatever, and then I can say that is a real so.
That's not what. Yeah, but that's not the point I'm making. The point
you get 24 hours to recover.
No,
beyond that, because the fight is at 9-10 o'clock, so it's more like 36 hours.
But that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is who explained. I've heard 2 fighters explain it like this. I heard Regis Prograis and in fact Devin Haney.
No, they're
hold on, wait, just let me explain to what I'm talking about, because you said that they got the rehydration clause or whatever, right? I'm telling you where the disadvantage comes from is, and I'm not saying it's gonna happen, because actually when I'm looking at Keyshawn, I didn't see a sunken face. Like he looked like, you saw how he was.
Yeah, he didn't look like Skeletor Haney.
Yeah, he didn't look like fucking Frank Martin or whatever. So I don't think it's gonna happen. But what I was trying to say is that Devin Haney, and because he's had that skeleton face, and Prograis, the one with Josh Taylor, he had a skeleton face. So they said that they rehydrated properly, but they just couldn't. Their power wasn't all there. And a lot of fighters have said that, you could drink all you want and eat all you want. There's something, those last 2 pounds, it's just like weight drained. Like
it is. No, it's hell.
Right. Hell. Okay, so but Keyshawn didn't look like he went through that. Keyshawn looked like he good.
He's got a great poker face.
Nah, he look. I mean, does he look fucking? Hold on. Does he look like?
Yeah, we're not seeing close-ups that nobody's giving us.
But he's not wearing glasses like motherfuckers do and shit like that, like hiding his face. Like he looks, bro. He looks. All right, just let me see.
Bottom is DB3. Your sisters are singing the national anthem. What does it mean to the Davis family now that we're a little bit over 24 hours away with what you guys are about to do here in Norfolk tomorrow night?
Man, we all excited, man. My sisters was doing auditions, getting ready for their show, as well as me and my brothers in training camp getting ready for ours. So this is definitely going to be a DB3 show. And the main event is going to be spectacular. It's going to be another crazy performance. Make sure y'all get there early, because it's going to be something y'all don't want to miss.
Nah, he's good.
And what time was this weigh-in? This weigh-in?
I believe it was. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. We're talking about 7 hours ago. Where are they fighting at? Does anyone? Oh yeah, they're fighting in Virginia. Okay, so they're fighting over by me. So 7 hours ago, we're talking like 1:30 p.m.
That's a ceremonial weigh-in, man.
Okay.
So that means that he already rehydrated someone he got on stage.
And that also means that we don't know if he's weight drained. Then is what you're saying.
We don't. They probably weighed in at 9.
It got something in him, and now he looks kind of better. I get it because it's Sarah. But you make it say you're good for something. HOD, you're good sometimes.
That's what she says, man.
You're useful sometimes. So I think the only difference I think we have is how the fight's gonna turn out. I will say this, man. I don't know, man. I feel like.
Hey, so does that now make sense? How Moretti was just playing it off.
No, everything makes. I'm gonna tell you right now. There's no way in hell. After I looked at everything, there's no way in hell. I done did like I feel like I investigated a murder out this motherfucker.
By commission,
bro.
By the mere commission. If there was no rehydration clause, this fight would be canceled.
Right. That's another thing too. They were so quick, like you said, to just be like, so after everything I've looked at, bro, the fact that Lemos hasn't been 135 in years, the fact that fucking Keyshawn brought this would be his third fighter from 140 to 135 down. So they know he wasn't going to make 135. And I still believe wholeheartedly, I don't care what you say. I do believe that Lemos, they approached him with this fight. They asked him that Keyshawn wants to fight him at 135. He knew that his last 2 fights, he brought fighters down from 140 to 135 and drained them. And I'm pretty sure in his head, he said, motherfucker, you think you're going to do that to me? And he probably just was like, okay, I'll take the fight. And then said, Fuck it, I ain't making weight. Fuck that. Watch, I got
Yeah,
it.
but Top Rank is controlling Keisha. They're not. It's the Top Rank show. It's what they say is going to happen. So that's why I know this is all part of the. The other thing is you believe in fake news. Fake news, Trump would be saying fake news.
Yeah.
You immediately had the media. For example, Dan Canobio. You know who's Dan Canobio, right? He's the son of the guy who owns CompuBox, and he has a show with Chris Algieri.
Oh, I've seen him. Yeah.
All right. Oh, he quickly, oh, that's Bush League, blah blah blah, and what he was expecting is everybody to come in and start. And so I dropped the line. So as soon as he put it, I put it on his thing. It's like, so do you think it's Bush League that this is Keyshawn's third fight in a row, trying to bring a fighter from 140 to 135? No. And he didn't want to respond. So he finally, because everybody's giving me a whole bunch of likes on that shit.
Well, here goes the thing, bro. That's another thing too. Like, this is why us as hardcores can look at shit like that. Because how many boxing fans right now do you think know that Keyshawn has this would have been his third fighter he brought down?
Nobody knows, bro.
They don't know. How many people do you think probably know that Lemos hasn't made 135 since like 2021, 2022? Like, not a lot of fans know. So people just think like it all makes sense now, bro. So this is why it is a dangerous fight for Keyshawn now, because it's actually super dangerous for him now.
It is,
now,
bro.
when I add in the factor that your last two opponents, you drained them. You drained your last two opponents, and this guy, who arguably, in my opinion, beat Hitchens and smothered him, right? Now, although so be it, I think Keyshawn Keyshawn's better than Hitchens, and I think he beats the fuck out of Hitchens. But although he smothered him and you saw what happened, this guy is a different fighter, and he didn't even attempt to lose weight. Meanwhile, you did. You lost everything properly. So this is very dangerous for fucking Keyshawn right now.
Oh, that Kenobi then tells me, he signed the contract to make weight, and I'm like, you're not answering my question about Keyshawn.
Yeah,
is this Bush League by Keyshawn trying to join his third fight in a row?
Third fight
he
in
didn't
a
want
row.
to answer that.
Yeah,
he didn't want to answer that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, this is how you know that the media also are there to help curb the narrative.
Yeah,
they are in the inside, and so. Already calls it. Can you put something out for me? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I was just about to say, the same way it works as it also works anti. Like they could put a narrative out there too.
Exactly.
They do it to Tio all the time, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
All the fucking time, bro. I be laughing.
You seen this panel of witches on The View, man. They talking all that crazy shit, or if you go to MSNBC and they just talking some crazy shit, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? So they're there's media that are. It's very hard to find independent media, like true independent media.
Yeah, it poisons the mind. Yeah,
it does. And if
I actually felt sad for this one person that actually said she said that she's leaving the country, and she said because she feels as a black woman now that Trump got elected, she lost her rights. And I'm like, what makes you think that?
I tell her this. Bye-bye, Felicia.
Who told you that, right? Who told you that, bro? You see, that's the brainwash, bro. It's no different. Oh, look, I'm gonna say one thing because I don't really want to get on politics too much, but I will say this. Explain this. They say that if you would have voted for Trump, you're a fascist, you're a Nazi supporter, and all this other shit. Bro, it was a fucking landslide, right? So you're telling me 80% of the country, including blacks, including Latinos, and all.
It's Latinos' fault, bro. They're blaming
we're all Nazis. We're all Nazis, and we're all. Come on now, think about it, bro. Think about your fucking logic right now. And I mean, it doesn't make sense at all. None of it makes sense, bro.
Let me ask you this: what percentage of women get abortions?
What percentage?
I mean, that's very low.
Yeah, most women keep.
Maybe what 2% of the population. Now let me ask you this: Roe v. Wade was overturned in 2022, so that means Federal law, Roe v. Wade was eliminated immediately. 2022. How come there were more? How come there were more abortions in 2023 than 2022? If Roe v. Wade is preventing you from abortions.
Right. That's the point. But anyway, let's get back on boxing. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna say this. Keyshawn, right? This is gonna be interesting tomorrow because now that I've looked at it like this, it's gonna be real interesting tomorrow because this guy didn't even go through the weight cut process. And
this is strong, bro. He looks healthy.
Right, so not only will this be the first fighter in 3 fights that Keyshawn actually didn't bring, because now when I look at it like that, I understand what you're saying. Like, you look at it from a different lens. You got to understand that the last 2 fights Keyshawn had, he technically drained them. They were saying it in the chat too. I had to look it up. He did. They were 140s that they came down. So yeah, he beat them, but they were drained. So now he's fighting a guy that's not drained, who's not even a 135 pounder, who's really a 140 pounder to begin with. And he's in as a pressure fighter and who arguably beat Hitchens.
Pedraza was like 38 years old. He hasn't fought in 2 years, and they're trying to bring him down from 140 to 135.
How old is he?
Pedraza is like 36, 37, bro.
Really?
Yeah. Pedraza, bro. Look him up. I think he's 38, I think, when he fought Keyshawn.
No, I'm talking about
No,
Lemos.
I'm talking about Pedraza. He was out of the ring for 2 years.
Yeah, of course.
So he fought an old retired fighter, weight drained.
Yeah, hey.
But he was jumping on the rope kind of like Ryan Garcia did when he beat Campbell.
So he's 28. This guy's in his prime, bro.
Dude.
This guy's in his prime, definitely. He's in his prime. Whereas you could actually argue Keyshawn isn't in his prime. Prime to me is 27 through 29, maybe 30. No,
27 to 32 is the mathematical equation.
Whatever the mathematical. I agree. It's from 27 to early 30s. I believe that is where your IQ and your athleticism matches at it peaks. And then from there, your athleticism goes down.
For men, that's the time when you stop. That's the time when you start missing
the way up. It's like this. Your athleticism is like this, and your IQ is like that.
Yeah. For men, and that prime is when they match. So at that time is when you stop trying to stick it in her belly button and you actually make it in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
So now your mind and your physical abilities are on point.
Yeah, so I know you had a hard problem, the first couple of times. I know you did.
Yeah, man, like, that's my belly button. Like, oh, I'm sorry. That shit. I finished anyway. I'm done.
Yeah, that's another one thing I will say that. Yeah, I will say this, OG. I agree with you here too. The one thing I kind of disagree with you is they've invested a lot in Keyshawn. But what HOD is saying though, if what he's saying is true, then that would make sense too. Yes, they have invested a lot in him, but he's giving them a hard time. He doesn't want to move to 140. And so he keeps draining. Do you understand? He keeps taking guys from 140 and he's weight draining them. And Top Rank is like, yo, just go to 140, motherfucker.
And like I said, they just signed this guy, so they're invested, just newly invested for Lemos with his contract. But nevertheless, he's now an invested fighter. So it's either I think it's like you whichever one who wins tomorrow night earns their keeps. Maybe what they'll do is they'll give Baranchek, I think is the guy's name, and
Baranchek, yeah.
Or they could or Keish. I just don't know if I don't know if
he's staying at 135. We're talking Keyshawn,
so,
right?
So there's a possibility.
Are you talking about? Hold on, wait. Are you talking about Keyshawn or Lemos?
No, Keyshawn. If he wins, then maybe Top Rank will try to get him a fight with Baranchek. I think this is the guy's name. The other guy who won the 135 title, versus Navarrete. Remember that fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I do remember that. That was a good fight.
That fight, or and then feeding them to.
Right here.
Lomachenko's still up in the air. We don't know exactly where it's at.
Well, he's still IBF. He's still IBF champion. Right here. At least that's what it says.
Baranchek, right? What's his last name? Baranchek, is it?
Yeah, Baranchek. Hey man, those Russian dudes, bro. These dudes, all these dudes with the Czechs and the Barancheks and the weird like the
He's old though. He's like 35, 36.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, all these dudes, bro, they're straight crazy, bro. These dudes will kill you, bro.
Well, no, I mean they come to fight. They come to fight, no doubt. So that's what it is. That's what I wanted to do. So if I had to put money on it, I put my money on Lemos. Plus, he's the overwhelming underdog, and I think you're gonna get paid.
What sanctioning body are they in? You said WBO?
Yeah, I believe it's WBO.
So yeah, you're right. That would be Baranchek. You gotta remember. I said forget. Remember,
Baranchek is
William Cepeda. William Cepeda is ranked number 1 in every sanctioning body.
We're waiting on the WBA to mandate Cepeda versus Tank.
Yo, speaking of Tank, bro. For the hold on. Yo, you know what I realized about with Tank, and I'm about to show you. You probably already realized it and saw it. For the first time, I believe, in a long time. Actually, I don't recall. For the first time, Tank is in a situation where the first, the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth rank number 1, rank number 2, rank number 3, rank number 4, they're all kind of dangerous, bro. They're all kind of I'm not saying they beat them, but you got William Cepeda, number 1, you got Floyd Schofield, number 2, you got De Los Santos, number 3. I can see him picking him right away. Number 4, Andy Cruz, and number 5, the Gary Cully guy, followed by Abdulev. So they're waiting for them to mandate who?
To mandate Cepeda versus Tank. The WBA. I would like to see that.
They are?
He's the number 1 guy. When's the last time Tank has ever fought a mandatory? Like a real legit mandatory.
Hold on. Well, this is what I'm trying to show you right here.
WBA.
WBA right here. William Cepeda.
Yeah.
Floyd Schofield, Edwin De Los Santos. I could see him picking him, bro, right away. I could see him going for him right away because he's the out of these 4: Andy Cruz, Edwin De Los Santos, Floyd Schofield, William Cepeda, and Floyd Schofield. I do not see Gervonta Tank Davis just willingly going for them first. He's going
through some money issues, bro.
He would go to Edwin De Los Santos first, and then if that didn't work, he would probably do Andy Cruz.
You heard that, right?
Andy, yeah. That's what he would do. I mean, come on, we know how Tank operates. I think, listen, and you know, I like Tank. I like Tank. I'm not a Tank hater, but I know how he operates, though. I mean, the dude wouldn't even
through some money issues, bro. He's gonna need a fight soon.
Yeah, he wouldn't even say Teal's name, bro.
No,
people keep forgetting that too.
His condo.
When that dude gave him an interview and they asked him to name people, bro, he said he got a hit list. And the guy was like, Devin Haney. He said, yep. No, actually, he says, you got a hit list? Tell me the hit list. Tank's like, nah, you know. And the guy's like, oh, here, let me help you out. I'll say the name and you just tell me. He's like, Devin Haney. He said, yep. He said, Shakur Stevenson. He said, yep. He said, Lomachenko. He said, yep. He said, Teofimo. He said, yeah. Well, no, not so much Teal. Exactly. Just like that. Not so much Teal. Why not Teal? You know, just like that. That's exactly what he did. Go look at it yourself.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He did not want
to need a fight soon, man.
And people,
you remember that condo that he bought when he was on house arrest? Tank, they arrested him because he tried to leave.
I don't follow his personal life, bro.
Well, anyways, he bought a condo and it went into foreclosure last month.
Yeah.
And the house is under a trust, and luckily somebody at the last minute paid the due. So he either his trust people are not managing his shit right, or they're running low on funds that they're letting his shit go on foreclosure. And the fight that he was going to have on December 14th, you know, they were talking about that with Roach. Well, it was revealed that he last week Sunday had requested the court to let him go to Japan for his birthday from the 7th through the 14th. So if you're going to be in Japan, and they denied it. But if you're requesting the court for you to go to Japan for your birthday, that means you're not in training camp for a fight in December 14th.
And they denied him?
Yeah, because he's on parole.
Oh wow! So yeah, if he's requesting vacation to go on, then why would you do that if you're gonna be having a fight? Yeah, you're not in training camp.
That means that fight was never gonna happen, and that fight on December 14th is.
So you think they threw that fight out there just to get people to talk about it?
I think so.
You think they gave Roach money to kind of like go up? They probably gave him like I'm saying, like,
just to play it off.
Yeah, to play it off. Because why would he do it for nothing?
I don't. And then a lot of rumors with PBC now. I mean, with Al Heyman leaving PBC because
I don't know. You know what? When it comes to PBC, bro, I don't like. We've been through this before, bro. I don't. Man, listen. When it comes to PBC, there's been times where I absolutely thought we knew what was going on, and then there's just like the next day they just throw a bombshell at us. I'll never fall for that again, bro. I'll remember when I know you remember this. Remember when Canelo was gonna fight on Canelo? I think I don't know if he was renewing the contract or he was already with PBC, and there was nothing being announced, and people kept saying that there's issues with PBC. PBC is sinking and this and that, and then meanwhile they were really just I don't know, in negotiations or whatever. Was that for the Munguia fight? I think it was. Hold on, I think it was the Oh no, it was Jamel Charlo right before Jamel Charlo. It was that, yeah, right before he fought Jamel Charlo. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's leaving PBC or PBC's getting." I remember, and then they just came out of nowhere. It was like, "Nope, Canelo's here. He's gonna stay here, and he's fighting Jamel, which was gonna be Jamal." But I still think he was better off fighting Jamal than fighting Jamel because Jamel really surprised me that fight, man. I did not think Jamel was going to do that. That kind of really actually did you think he was going to do that, bro?
Did
you think Jamel Charlo would be on his bicycle like that?
On that fight?
Yeah, out of the two brothers, bro, I've always had him like if I had to pick between him and Jamal, like if you were to say which brother do you think will be on his back foot first? I would say Jamal.
Well, you know what? Because 160 Charlo, he's not a runner at all. He's a come forward type of dude. 154 Charlo, he does have some back foot game. So it didn't totally surprise me when he got hit.
And Charlo's coming back.
He's fighting in January supposedly.
So So is he fighting? Is he fighting? What's his name? What is going on? Well, Tim Tszyu lost. So who is the guy that? What's his name again? I always get his name wrong, bro. Help me out here. The guy that beat Tszyu.
Here, let me just look it up. Shit. It's because we got a few of these Europeans fighting in here, man, and their names are very similar, I think, too.
Backroom, thank you, brother. Backroom. Backroom. So who the
Backroom,
fuck?
And then you got Bahachuk, I think it is the other guy.
Who the fuck is Backroom fighting, bro?
Backroom fought Tszyu, so we know he's there's nothing lined up. He just fought 2 weeks ago. So then Charlo is fighting.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Who's Charlo fighting? I'm sorry.
Give me the spelling of the 160. Is it Jamal or Jermel?
It's Jamel. The 154, bro, is the best of it. Oh, let me say, to me, it's the most dangerous division in boxing, bro. They're all killers, bro. Hold on, let me pull it up. They're all killers, bro. That shit is just crazy to me. There's like only one dude in there where I could say he's not even that much of a power puncher, and it's crazy because he's not even a really a 154 pounder. It's Errol Spence. So let me see. Hold on one second. Let's go here. Share screen. Boxing rankings. Come here. Close here.
So it's Jermel and then Jermal. All right. I'm sorry.
All right. Here we go.
I've been putting in these for a little bit, and then I forget who's who.
Okay, so we have right here. We got Terrence Crawford number 1, Madrimov number 2. So the WBO, Sebastian Fundora is the WBO. Okay, and then underneath him, Terrence Crawford got that intern, the WBO intern. IBF is Bakram. Okay, and then the WBC is Fundora, and then underneath him is Virgil Ortiz with the intern, and then the WBA is Terrence Crawford. Bro, it's crazy how Terrence Crawford came up there with 1 fight and he's already in 2 spots, bro.
That's bullshit. But
that's just fucking crazy, bro.
Well, no, I mean, look, accolades wise, he's coming up as undisputed, and that gets him the points that whatever how they use their scoring system to put him in play. Yeah. But that motherfucker needs to retire along with Spence. Get him out of boxing. I'm tired of these 2 old farts.
But look, you got
young lions take over.
You got this guy. I was looking at him too, man. This guy right here, Conwell.
Yeah, I mean,
he's hold on, let me see. He's got this dude is 20 wins, 15 by KO. I know he hits hard. I know that. I saw him. Now, mind you, he's not really fighting a lot, but he's a puncher, right? You got him. You got Ramos. You know he's a puncher. Tim Tszyu, he's a puncher. Boachuk, we know he's a puncher. Virgil Ortiz, I don't even gotta say nothing. Fundora, no, but he makes up for it with the fact that he's like a freak show, and I say that in a nice way. And then you got Bakram, and then you got Madrimov, and then you got Crawford. And then we're not even talking about the people that are not even up there in the top.
Boachuk is not on there. The guy that fought Ortiz.
Yeah, he's number 3. He's number 3.
His name is Bakram or Boachuk?
I call him Bakram. Oh no, the guy that fought Virgil. Oh yeah, he's number 6. Boachuk.
Okay, yeah.
Right. But then we're not even then. But then there's people that are like still not even on here, like Alexander Zayas and Erickson Lubin and even Vito Melanecki Jr.
Whose ranking system is this here?
I'm in Box Live.
Oh, that's Box Live. Okay.
Okay, but it is, but I agree with some of it. I mean, not that it matters, but so like it goes 9 Conwell, 8 Ramos, 7 Tim Tszyu, 6 Boachuk, 5 Virgil Ortiz, 4 Fundora, 3 Bakram, 2 Madrimov. I don't think he should be at 2 anymore since he lost. He should be.
How is Ramos in there and Xander Zayas is not?
That's what I'm saying. But then number 1 is Crawford. But then now not named and not in there that we don't see is Erickson Lubin, Vito Melanecki Jr., Alexander Zayas.
Is old.
Alexander Zayas.
Because Xander Zayas broke in the top 10 somewhere. I don't know which one of the ranking ones, but he's in the top 10 and actually a few of them.
Yeah, he's let me see.
He should be like number 8, number 10, and some of them.
He's number 4 in the WBC. Guess who's number 1? Errol Spence Jr. Bro, that's just embarrassing, bro. It pisses me off every time I see that.
The thing is that we got to see what's left in his tank for us to decide.
For him to be ranked number 1, I mean, is what I mean. Now, so Alexander Zayas is ranked number 1 under Terrence Bud Crawford at the WBO.
Let's go, man. Throw him in the fire with Crawford. Let's do this.
And Erickson Lubin is next up under Bakram. And then Errol Spence is under Virgil Ortiz. And then this guy, Abbas Baru, the WBA. The WBA is tricky, man. It's got Vito Melanecki Jr., Erickson Lubin, and Madrimov, but they're at 3, 4, and 5. So
weird.
That is kind of weird, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, some,
But, you know, I mean,
some of it don't make sense.
because there's a lot of politics with that. You know what I mean? And you know, like right, what this how Spence #1 when he hasn't even fought at 154, and he's coming off an ass beating over a year ago.
This whole A-side thing, by the way, I think you know, I never used to talk about A-side. Like I used to never think it was such a thing, but bro, the whole A-side shit, though, that should be affecting fights for real, for real. It does.
Well, I mean, you know,
you could put a rehydration clause, catch weight, all types of shit, type of gloves. You could do all types of shit if you do A-side.
I mean, there's a lot of things you're somewhat in control of, but when it comes to the matchmaking and stuff like that, if you're a middle of the road fighter, you got bosses.
All right, so then explain what Tank did to Ryan.
Tank that was a joint promotion fight, and
but hold on, but all the negative stuff did not come. What do you think? Oscar was putting on the rehydration clause and putting on the catch. No, Oscar was telling Ryan, don't fight him.
Yeah, he was telling him not to fight him, but he made it a big public pressure, and so he let it roll. All right, you want to do this?
But I know, so I'm saying so.
And they were fighting. Remember, they weren't buddies for that fight.
So I'm trying to prove to you, like when you're the A side, you could influence the fight, bro. Look at that. You could do the weight catch weight and
but it's not isn't that a brain?
Telling Ryan he can't drink water past.
But that's not set up by him. That's his team, his puppet masters. They're the ones who tell him this is what it's gonna be. It's not Tank. He's not no mastermind. Dude is dumb as bricks.
Yeah, he ain't. Yeah.
That's not him masterminding it. That's the people behind him. He's got a team, and they're gonna argue the best interest for him. And then this is kind of like we saw Kamala in this. She's got people telling her what to do, tell her in the ear, and then she'll repeat it, right? And that's what he does. Who's that? Lubin?
Yeah, I like Lubin, bro. I fucks with Lubin, bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I got more respect for this man after watching that Fundora fight than anything, bro. And you know who else I got a lot of respect for? Like Tim Tszyu, bro. Like I look at losses differently. You know, people look at losses and this, bro. They showed me a lot, bro. It showed me you gonna have to fucking kill Lubin.
Yeah, but
I know. I'm just saying though, you're gonna have to fucking kill Lubin. You're gonna have to kill Tim Tszyu, bro. You're gonna have to kill them, bro. Don't think you could just walk up in there and walk those motherfuckers down, bro. And the fact that Lubin was able to drop Fundora with his face looking like that, he couldn't even see out that side, bro. He couldn't even see. And it came back. It almost knocked Fundora out, bro. That shit had me bugging, bro. Hold on, let me see. That shit had me bugging. I couldn't believe it too. The crowd was like, "Oh shit," because Lubin was getting the brakes beat off of me. He just out of nowhere. And I gotta make sure so I don't. Here we go. His face all busted up. He can't even see. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly. Here we go, right here. Back up. Okay, here we go. This is I like this right here. Here we go. Let's check this out. Hold on, let me back this up. Go over here. This is just all the knockdowns in that fight. So Lubin was getting beat up from the beginning of that fight, bro. And I mean, he was fighting back, but he was getting pummeled. He was getting hurt. He was getting warned from his corner that they were going to stop the fight. He couldn't see out his eye, and he almost came back and knocked out Fundora, bro.
A big uppercut, but now Lubin with a shot of his... A left hook landed for Lubin. Oh my goodness, down goes Lubin. Lubin is stunned, but he may make it out of the round.
Yo, that was an ugly uppercut, bro.
Uppercut, followed up, and a stiff jab from Lubin. All right. There's a right hook. And now Lubin stuns Fundora. My goodness, Fundora's in trouble. Lubin letting him go. Fundora in major trouble. He is down.
You know what? Lubin softened Fundora up so that this other guy can knock him out after that fight.
Uppercut connected by Fundora. Has him pressed in the corner. And
He busted him up, man.
Yeah, that's where his corner said, you know, stop. I mean, but yo, the fact that Lubin was able to come back and fucking do that was just crazy to me. And then you got Tim Tszyu, bro. Like Tim Tszyu, but I feel so bad for Tim Tszyu because I like Tim Tszyu, and I feel like I don't know, like
there was something off about him, bro.
Well, not only that, like we call it. I don't know if people understand. Like we call it something called like the okie doke. You know what I mean? Like you fall for the okie doke, bro. Like I feel like he was put in a weird position. I feel like he was ill-informed by his team. At the end of the day, it's his fault. You know what I mean? It's his responsibility as a fighter to like do diligence. But then again, you have a team for a reason, you know? And I just feel like he was ill-informed. This guy, I'm pretty sure he did not think this guy was who he was when he fought him. Like he tried to just walk this man down. He didn't even he wasn't, because I've seen Tim Tszyu box, you know, like when he fought Harrison and when he fought what's his name? Mendoza, you know, he was fighting smartly. He just went in, tried to walk this man down. And if you would all you had to do was look at boxing for a couple of fights and realize that's not a good idea. Madrimov and Boachuk, that's a good one. That's a good one, bro.
Yeah. I got Bahachuk on that fight.
I kind of do too.
I got Bahachuk stopping him.
Nah, stopping him? I don't know. Listen, all these Russian guys, bro. All these Russian guys, or whatever, Ukrainian or whatever, Dagestani or whatever, these dudes are freaking nuts, bro. These guys are they're out of their minds. These guys are all Ivan Dragos. These guys, I don't know what they're eating. These guys don't stop punching. These guys got power. These guys got chins. It's almost like even when you hurt them, they're not even really that hurt. It's like they're only getting knocked out. Like they're only hurt because they're human almost. That's it, you know.
Yeah.
I would drug test. I'm serious. As much as people like to talk about American fighters, I think you should drug test certain. Look, all right. I'm gonna say this on a limb. I've been saying this all week, and I'm serious too. And I like the guy, bro. I like him. You know, he's from Jersey. I think Raymond Ford's on something, bro. I do. I do. I think Raymond Ford is on something, bro. He always was in shape. He did not look chiseled like that, bro.
Have
you seen him? Look at him, bro? Hold on. I follow, like, there's a handful of fighters that I follow their training camps. And I follow them for I don't know if I should tell people. Hey, fuck it, what the fuck? It ain't no fucking secret. I follow certain fighters that a lot of people probably won't follow. So I'll always have content, but then again, like, since people don't follow them, it's not really that content, you know what I mean? But I follow like El Rayo training camps. I follow you know, Pitbulls, and I follow what you would call it, Raymond Ford. So Raymond Ford, I'm looking at him, right? And I've seen his training camps before.
Hey man, so you've been walking around in red with your MAGA hat out in Jersey, bro? They ain't kicking your ass, bro. They don't hate you.
I'm in Maryland, but actually, to be honest with you, I was just at the supermarket, and like, it's crazy, bro. I remember when everybody hated that man, and I went to the supermarket today. Motherfuckers was happy. Black, white, Chinese, everybody was fucking happy.
I was watching a video, bro.
Everybody, bro. I don't give a fuck. Everybody. There was a fucking woman who came up to me and said, "You know how they say we failed women?" She's like, "No, Trump saved women." She's like, "I voted for him." Okay,
I'm watching the video, dude, bro. He's walking around New York with the hat, and he's got a camera, and all the ladies giving him nasty looks. Like you can see like death stares, bro.
Real quick. Let me go over here. Let me go to where. Hold on. Yeah, let me find where I was looking at before. I think it was this one. Yeah.
Oh, that's not a MAGA hat. That's a New York hat. Okay, I thought it was. I thought you were wearing a MAGA hat, bro. I'm like, look at this dude.
Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. I think it's this one. Is it this one? And I remember Tycho had told me, yeah, you got to remember he's weeks out, so he hasn't, I guess, cut weight yet. But that's kind of like my point, though. That's my whole point. I've seen this guy's training camps before. He did not look like this. Is this it? Yeah, this is okay. This is somewhat it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me find it. Make sure that I have it. Give me. I'm sorry.
No, bro.
Trying to find the right one where it's at. There's a certain training part where I'm looking at him and I'm like, bro, he did not look like that. And it's got to be a recent video. Hold on. It's got to be this one, bro. It's got to be this one. Where's the one I was showing Tycho yesterday? Okay, if it's not that one. Oh, wait a second. Oh, my bad. Latest. Right there. And we got to be, let's go to this one. This one. What? Hey, can you read what Legacy Currency wrote while I'm doing this? What did he say?
Where?
The Legacy over currency. He wrote a big paragraph. I don't know what he said.
Oh, give me a sec.
Where's it at right here? This one.
See, Mr. Legacy, man, cuz just like Ninja, man, nigga, Brody B, homie, fam, 5 more dog, G.
Oh, he's giving out. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I could say this one. Let's do this. Let's do this one right here. This is kind of recent. Look, right here. He was always in shape. But Raymond Ford did not look. I can't explain it. I can't. You got to just look at him. He just. I've seen this kid. I've seen, like, I followed his past 2 training camps. The one for Nick.
Let me look at him.
No, because motherfuckers is gonna be seeing like I'm sounding gay. I already know how they are. I know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I followed his past 2.
Well, Raymond Ford's 126er, right?
Well, he moved up in weight. Okay, so but still, it's not that. I've seen his training camps when he was with Nick Ball, bro, and I'm looking at this one. It's just there's something about, bro. I think he's on something, bro.
Hey, let me see. Let me see how he is.
He did not look like that, brother. I don't think. Nah, I'm telling you, there's another one too that he was. There's another one where he's. They got him doing strength training. Mind you, bro, he's weeks out. You know what I mean? He's not even like in peak shape, bro. This is like when training, unless you know, some fighters are year round, right? Let's be honest. You know, some fighters are year round in shape. Terrence Crawford
trying to fade, but naturally, you know, when you start looking at these muscles and they're
right. So I'm asking you, looking at those muscles, he looks. I don't know.
When you look super vascular, and the muscles look dense, it raises an eyebrow.
Almost like for instance, Madrimov, the way he was looking.
Kinda, or more like when you see Carmel Moulton.
Yes, something like that, like chiseled, like a fucking statue.
Like it's a little bit above and beyond. It looks like like fighters in the early 90s and 80s that they were all on steroids.
Right, I know what you're saying. The muscles are more defined. There's more veins.
Exactly.
Right. I'm telling you, Raymond Ford. I've followed his training camps, bro. I am telling you, if I had to bet money, and I don't want to start no rumor, you know what I mean? But if I had to bet money, it's something, bro. Because yeah, I followed this kid, bro.
Oh, I just heard your question and your thing.
He did not look like this, bro. He didn't. He did not look like this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll apologize, but.
See, the thing is that I'm looking at his legs though, and I don't see shit.
I'll tell you this: he's always been a hard motherfucking worker in the gym.
No, he could be natural, man. He could be.
And I like, he's another one I like. People don't like Raymond Ford either, but Raymond Ford got dog. Remember the one fight where he got the belt, where he went into the 12th round, and he didn't even have to fight him because his corner was telling him, "We got it in the bag, and you could just take this round off. You've won most of the fight." And he did not chance it, bro. And he knocked the dude out with knocked him out with like 10 seconds, 15 seconds left, and took the belt from him. He didn't even. So he showed dog in the ball fight too. He showed dog like Raymond Ford. I love fighters that got dog, bro. And what I mean by dog is, they get like you see, like it's easy to see a fighter dominate, bro. Okay, it's very easy to see Shakur go in there, hardly get touched, right? Put up a sweep, a shutout. It's easy, right? But when you get dropped or you get rocked or you lose the fight and you come back, that is so impressive to me as a fan. It's just impressive. That's why I like fighters. That's why I like fighters like, I do like Raymond Ford. I do like Virgil Ortiz. I love Virgil Ortiz. Tio, Erickson Lubin, Tim Zhu. Fighters like that show tenacity, bro. If you fucker, and then you got other fighters that haven't been beaten that show tenacity, like Crawford. He's another one. You gotta. I know you don't like Crawford, but as much, but he's got dog in him too. Crawford's got a switch in him. He's got like a switch, bro.
Till gets in his face and he walks away. That's his switch.
I don't know. I mean, he's got a switch. He's got a switch that he has. Tank is another nasty motherfucker. As much as we don't like his competition, this motherfucker got no problem giving you the first 5 rounds, bro. At all. He don't care. He knows you're gonna slow down at some point, and then he just walks you down, bro. It's dangerous when he does that too, because he did it to Rolly. He did it to fucking Rolly, he caught him with one punch. Frank Martin, he told him to his face. He's like, "You a front runner." That's the shit that Floyd Mayweather came up with, because Floyd Mayweather said that about Gotti, I think it was. No, Zab Judah. That's the first time it was ever. Floyd Mayweather said to Zab Judah, "You're a front runner. You're gonna win the first 4 rounds, and after that, I'm gonna tear your ass apart." Tank said to Frank Martin, "You a front runner, bro. You got a brick hand, meaning the first 4 rounds, I gotta watch out. After that, I'm gonna walk you down." That's exactly what he did, bro. To the T. He kept his word. He walked down Barrios. Once he hurt Barrios, started walking him down. He walked down Leo Santa Cruz. He was a lighter man, but he walked down Hector Garcia once he knew he started slowing down. Tank will walk you down, especially if he feels like you can't knock him out, which is why there's no way on earth do I think Shakur beats him. No way. No way.
Shakur could beat him on the cards, bro.
I don't see it. I see like he could be winning even 9 straight. He could be winning 9 straight. Tank's gonna start just because Tank is gonna have no fear of not getting knocked out by this kid, bro. He's gonna have no fear. When Tank starts walking you down, he's real dangerous, bro. Because it just takes one from him.
It's it's the only way he's gonna beat Shakur if he catches him, because he's not beating him on the cards like that.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not.
But then again, I've never seen. I don't know. I don't know what Tank can really do against an elite fighter.
Well, you notice how he never said T.O.'s name, right? I found an old interview with T.O. I gotta find it where T.O. said, "I know how to beat Tank," and they were like laughing. He says, "You think I'm laughing?" They were like, "How?" He's like, "You don't commit."
Yeah, that was the fight versus Rolly when he said that.
Right. He said, "You don't commit," and they were like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, technically, it's halfway between." Like almost being on your bicycle and going forward. And I know what he means. He means like standing your fucking ground, right? And being able to hit him, but don't trade with him. Sort of like keeping your distance. But he said the only type of fighters that can do that are fighters that got popped. Only type of so basically, you know, he said Ryan Garcia is one of them. You know, he's one of them. Obviously, I think Keyshawn is one of them. I think if Tank, yo, put like this, if Tank thinks you can't knock him out, you're done, bro. I know you don't like him. I'm just telling you what I see. You're done, bro.
No, obviously you gotta have some.
If this motherfucker thinks that you can't knock him out, you're done, bro. He's gonna walk you down, and he's gonna hurt you bad. He's gonna hurt you bad. That little motherfucker, bro. That little motherfucker is dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I'm not to say that he's not skillful, but I gotta see it versus elite.
What do you mean he's not skillful?
I need to see it versus elite, 30-year-old prospect.
I mean, I ain't gonna argue with he hasn't fought who he's supposed to fight, but I can tell you right now, here goes the thing. Let me ask you, even with you looking at him as that, right? You could clearly see, you know how people say the eye test. I mean, bro, with Tank, you could clearly see, bro. Come on, man.
I got Loma beating him still, bro.
Fuck out of here. No.
I got Loma beating him.
Hell no. Loma gets knocked out, bro.
I don't see that.
No, Loma gets knocked out.
No.
Maybe the younger Loma.
No, I don't. I've never. You've never seen Loma on the ropes, and that's the only place where Tank does damage. I've never seen Loma on the ropes. Tank has never fought an elite boxer of abilities. All of Tank's knockouts are catching people on the ropes.
I was just about to go look at something. Hold on.
Barrios, the ropes.
Santa Cruz was on the ropes.
Barrios on the ropes.
Barrios was on the ropes.
Isaac
Cruz survived.
Oh, the one that was not was the but it was injury was the Ryan Garcia fight.
Yeah, Romero was on the ropes. Hector Garcia wasn't on the ropes. He got him in the middle of the ring. Ryan, he got
that fight, right? Was that a stop it? The corner stopped the fight.
Yeah, Hector Garcia got caught with a shot in the middle of the round, and he said he went blind, bro. He said he went temporarily blind.
I try to figure that out medically and all that stuff. It don't make sense to me, but
bro, you know what I think happened? I think he got hit so hard. I think because he got caught bad. I think he got hit so hard he thinks he went blind.
Yeah, I don't
I think he went blind. I think he was just dazed, bro, and maybe he just doesn't remember seeing.
I didn't understand that. Like what?
Me neither. Because
were you
how are you blind and still able to? Right.
Were you paid to say that, bro? I mean, like what?
No. He was clearly hurt. He was clearly hurt. He was in the okay, you're right. A lot of his knockouts are off the ropes. Okay, look, Barrios was off the ropes, Santa Cruz was off the ropes, Rolando Romero Rolly was on the ropes. Hector Garcia, he knocked him out and he stopped him in the middle of the ring.
That's a corner stoppage.
Corner stoppage, but Ryan Garcia, middle of the ring, body shot. Frank Martin off the ropes. So you're right. So you're saying Loma isn't on the ropes? But Loma's slowed down now, bro.
Yeah, but
slow down. Loma would have to keep Tank off. Listen, Loma might win, I don't know, first 6-7 rounds, but by round 8 or 9, it would be a 12-round fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay. By round 8, Tank would go back. Tank would probably go back to the corner around 7, and because Calvin, if you notice, Calvin Ford starts telling him, I saw one where Calvin Ford said to him, he went to the corner. I forgot which fight it was. I gotta find it. He went to the corner and he said to him, he says, "Do you feel the power diminishing?" I think it was Frank Martin. He says, "Do you feel the power diminishing?" And Tank goes, "Yeah, he's I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Like he's getting weaker. He's getting weaker." Calvin Ford says, "All right, just don't like give it another round or two." Like they know, bro. They fucking know. They wait. They are so confident in Tank's power, bro. They will give you 6-7 rounds, my guy.
If
they don't care. They know once Tank hits you, you're done.
If Pitbull Cruz lasted 12 rounds, if Mario Barrios lasted 11?
Yeah, but he was injured with Pitbull Cruz.
I won't go. That was like in the middle of the fight.
Still the middle of the fight.
If Gamboa took him to 11,
Gamboa was old, but that's you're only reinforcing what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, HOD. In the Frank Martin fight, right? I gotta find it. I'll make a video on it because you got me thinking. Oh, maybe it was Hector Garcia. It was one of them. Tank goes back to the corner, and Calvin Ford says something like, "Do you feel that power leaving?" Or something like that.
Yeah, but you're so hung up on power shit, bro.
Because that's what he has, motherfucker. That's how he's.
But I'm saying, but you're talking about if you still feel his. You're talking about that if Frank Martin is diminishing.
No, you're not listening to me. It's not just like slowing down power. Like they wait to where they just think you're just a little slower and a little bit weaker, or your stamina, and then they know it only takes one punch to Tank, bro.
But those fighters are power punchers in themselves. So but Loma's not in there to knock you out. Loma's out there to outbox your ass.
Yeah, but Loma's older now.
I get it.
Now the younger Loma, why do you think he stayed away from him?
No, a younger Loma will play with him.
Yeah, right.
But this Loma still Tank. None of these guys that Tank is fighting right now are at the level of Lomachenko at this age. Loma beat the shit out of Frank Martin.
Who are you including? Are you talking about Tank's opponents?
Yeah, Loma beat the shit out of Frank Martin. He'll beat the living shit out of him. He ain't gonna know what to do with that talent, with the IQ. He ain't gonna know what to do.
Let me see if Loma were to fight. Okay, let me look at Tank's thing. Hold on.
Damn, man, my battery might die out. I'm looking for my thing to put that shit on the charger.
I'm about to end it in a bit anyway. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just look at this real quick.
Hey, if I fall off, it's because it just died on me.
Okay. So we got Lamont Roach. He didn't fight. Okay, so Barrios, yeah, Loma. Okay, let's start with Santa Cruz. You think Loma beats Santa Cruz?
Oh, bro, everybody on Tank's list, Loma beats the shit out. There ain't nobody.
Barrios. What about Pitbull? Pitbull, yeah. Rolly, yeah. Hector Garcia, yeah. What about Ryan Garcia? What about Ryan Garcia?
Ryan too.
Nah, yeah. Let me tell you something about Ryan. I was talking about him yesterday before your phone dies. And this, let me ask you a question since you think you're so knowledgeable. And nobody's yet given me an answer. That's why I'm going to ask you. I don't think I've ever seen any fighter, period, in the history of boxing with a faster left hook than Ryan Garcia.
I give you that. I give you that.
I think he's got the fastest left hook in history. I didn't say the best. He's got the fastest left hook in history. But there's like 3 fights where we got to slow them down. Like you got to slow time down to see that he actually threw the motherfucker. That was
Loma is that dude, man. Loma is the best fighter. Look, even with Teal beating him, Loma is the best technical fighter that we have seen in this generation. Period. Even with Teal beating him, it was the game plan. The game plan.
But obviously they know, but see that somebody just said exactly what I was gonna say. They know that they obviously when you go back years ago, Tank was like, nah, I'll fight him in 5 years.
No, because his handlers they're never gonna let him fight.
But now they're like he's slower. I don't know what they see. Maybe it was in the
they didn't want to fight him now either, man. They were dicking Loma around for over 3 months in negotiations.
You're the only one that told me that, bro.
They dicked him up, bro. I was on Mill Cigarette up because They were dicking no more around.
I'm not saying I don't believe you, bro.
They were dicking no more around. When I was telling, look, bro, that fight is not gonna happen because they're gonna start with the petty shit. It was they were in the negotiation almost 4 months, and they kept on dicking Loma. Loma's not about the game. Like, yo, motherfucker, you need me for legacy. I don't need you for money.
Yeah.
And Loma got tired and said, man, fuck you. Fuck you. And walked off on that shit. I'm not gonna be treating me like you think I'm like what? You think I'm Ryan Garcia? You know, he wasn't gonna play that game. You wanna make the fight, let's make the fight. So that's where you gotta give respect to a guy like I give Kambosos respect as he know he was in a great fighter, but yo man, I'm gonna juice this run.
Yeah, Kambosos. Hey, listen, you know what Kambosos did? He was a one-hit wonder, and he took advantage of that shit.
He made the most amount of money.
Yes, he did.
Second to Tank. I think Kambosos has made the most amount of money.
And that's because he's got a country behind him too.
You know what I mean? But you know, so he made it. But he lost every fight after Tio.
Yeah.
But yo, Papa, man, I'm about to die here, man. But yo, man, you know, be careful over there, man. It's your fault that these girls don't want to give me nothing, bro.
I know, man. Women are crazy in general.
Yeah, man.
I told you, I always about to shut down the live, and then you come on, and then it goes on for another 2 hours. Every fucking time. I appreciate you, bro.
You love me, man. You love me, man.
I fuck with you, man.
Hey, man. All right, Shadow, man. Peace out, man. Be good, man. And hablamos, bro.
All right, take care. All right, man. Hey, listen, just real quick. Tomorrow, man. Man, I'm more interested in that fight now than I was. I'll say definitely earlier. I'm definitely more interested now, man. Especially now that I know. And y'all put me on some shit too, bro. This is why I actually still do this shit, by the way. Because I love learning, bro. Even like, you know, I don't know why people are so like, I don't know. I've said this before, but there's a lot of narcissists in this community, man. They won't admit that they can't learn or that they're wrong or that you got they be like, I started this first. It's just like pumping your chest. Like, we got it, brother. We all watch boxing. Yeah, now that I know that you know, his last 3 fights, he brought the dude down, and this guy was never gonna make weight. This makes for an interesting fight. This man did not even go through the weight cutting process, bro, which is like, that's a game changer right there. Not only is the 6 pounds a game changer, you didn't even go through the cutting process, bro. You didn't have to go through none of the draining or nothing, which, by the way, on the other hand, Keyshawn looks great, though. He looks like, you know, like he didn't lose a lot, you know. But I will say that I will say it kind of, whatever like super advantage Keyshawn had, now I definitely am gonna say that the tides have turned, because I didn't know that his last 3 opponents, he brought them down from. So technically, if you look at it, it's not even lying. It's the truth. Technically, if you look at it, Keyshawn's last 2-3 fights, he weight drained his opponents. He weight drained them. These dudes were not 135 pounders. They were 140. He weight drained them. And this guy was probably like, you think you're going to do that to me? Fuck out of here. Yeah, I'll sign the contract. And then he was probably like, I ain't cutting this weight. He thinks he's going to do that to me? No. Something like that happened. But because both camps was just like, it was not a surprise. And when you look at it, like I said, this guy ain't been 135 in almost 3 years. The lowest he's ever gotten to in the past 3-4 years is 138. So how is he going to make 135? Something didn't seem right to begin with. Not to mention, the man didn't even stand up there and go, oh, I really did try to make weight. I really did. Like, at least Ryan, I like I said, I think Ryan did try. This guy was like, what did he say? He said, it didn't even make any sense. It didn't even make any sense. It's almost like when Hector Garcia said, Tank hit me and I went blind. How are you blind? You're still walking. You're still throwing a punch. You're not blind. Maybe you're so dizzy you think you was blind. But this guy says, I got overconfident and couldn't make the weight. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't. I'm sorry. That doesn't. I know you from like it just. And then when they asked him again, he just said no. She says, was this a strategy? He just says, the fight's gonna go on. No, I come to fight. The fight will still happen. Like literally, it's like saying fuck you. I just, in other words, I did it because I wanted to do it. I did it because I want. And then she goes to Keyshawn, and Keyshawn's like, I'm happy. Yeah. I get more money. I don't care. 135, 140. I'll still beat the brakes off him. Keyshawn playing off of Keyshawn's cockiness mind, his confidence mind. This guy was like probably thinking like he's still gonna fight me. He's still gonna fight me. Because to be honest with you, I would have called the fight off, and he had every right to call the fight off. 6 pounds is that's a whole different weight class, my guy. It's a whole different weight class. He ain't even in another weight class. He in another weight class plus a pound. And this is before rehydration. So, look, it was no surprise on either camp, bro. I sincerely think, I'm telling you, bro, what else you think happened then? You tell me. They went to Lemos and said, you're fighting him at 135. He looked at him and said, fuck no. He drained his last 2 opponents, and they went from 140 to 135. I ain't been 135. I don't remember the last time, but I'll accept the fight because I know in the back of my head I ain't gonna make weight. I'll just pay that extra money, and that's dangerous, bro. I don't think it should be allowed in boxing, bro. I don't think it should be allowed. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like if your opponent goes through the weight cutting process, he's handicapped, bro. It's a handicap fight at that point. I'm sorry. That's what I think. Like, if any one of y'all ever tried to lose weight drastically, any one of y'all, I did it one time. I had a PT test coming up in the Army, and I was drinking and, put on a little weight. And I think I was like, man, I must have been like 13 pounds over, and I had a week. Bruh, I remember like I was having trouble sleeping like a little bit, like because I was like really, I was just working out and just hardly eating anything, and I was just trying to just drop water weight, everything, and I felt like crap. Imagine these guys. Like, imagine how these fucking guys are. Yeah. It's so funny, bro, because when I look at it, bro, you know what's crazy? And this is the truth. Let me ask you this. How many boxing fans that know this fight is happening tomorrow know that Lemos hasn't made 135 in like almost 5 years? How many of these fans know that Keyshawn Davis has weight drained his last 2 opponents? This would have been his 3rd, meaning he hasn't really fought anybody at 135 naturally. He's taking a 140 pounder and he's draining them down to 135. No different than how Tank did it to Ryan. Ryan looked like a shell of himself. Ryan looked skinny and looking like he was from Ethiopia and all types of shit, right? And look how that fight turned out. So now, how many people you think really know that though? No, they probably just look at it and go, it's Keyshawn versus Lemos, and Lemos came in overweight. He's cheating, but there's actually a lot that goes into what's going on, bro. It's like a lot, which makes the fight really intriguing to me. Really does. I'll say this before I go. I still got Keyshawn beating him, bro, for some reason. what saves Keyshawn in my mind is he's got power. Keyshawn's got power, bro. He doesn't have devastating power, but he's got power. He's definitely got power to where you ain't gonna be like, I'm gonna walk him down. You're not walking him down. You're not walking this man down, bro. So, and that's the crazy thing. This guy's gonna try to walk him down because that's how he fights. And he didn't cut weight, and he's heavier, and he's probably pissed off because he thinks he won his last fight, and they took that fight from him. I mean, this shit's gonna be a good fight tomorrow. It should be. It should be. All right, it's Ghost, man. I'll talk to y'all.